enema no say be a game back could be and say me be say eye was slip na essence eye bet save an internababua ama also anya bet na back unya no bia eye www.betro.com.gh and I betwa bet no Jesus unya twa obedi unya twa anasa unya twa uni oya so bedi dinamo sikasem enso anya kama Dr. Muzo and yes me doctor say me can chamo say nyame ya no Saturday oba ba besra mo ana Dr. Muzo so ba besra wa taso nkwana temasa won taso anu nkwana
dem to so nkwana fancy
said the first day won nkwana 190 sana Dr. Muzo so oba say Baza Dr. Muzo no the police Dr. Masa woman memma ye memma and kamema kadabia no wobana kran so kom maku abana bebe ma ye suro bema ye hihire sanse Wontumi nya dwuma ne ye dokono no woso de offer kwa delivery motor de be pro wo rap dem a obana fresh wo dru ha ka krabi no aba no right abey fast edi aba na chance wa chance aba wo bema mu de one de amuzu garlic bitters na ba enom etu aye blood pressure and so I say ema mo na say ya na titiriti edu ba bia aso na say atata wona nche kakra bia what a won pedwan ma Dr. Amuzu adro Amuzu garlic bitters ebeboa ebetu cholesterol na say nempo ama chese moja no etimi ejefusane kama demona moja no koba no na chese ne pedwan wa hoden Dr. Amuzu aya adwuma Amuzu junction tafunhia so wo fo ade akomoro market number ni 0247 776743. Yes, couple say BBI fine.
BBI fine pa.
Okay. Mama ayo bi tower sesi a shadow. So another bene midweek
Wednesday. Yes, yetimi peka kama kofo.
Okay.
So now training si achemu.
Ayachemu. Aha. No so date say.
Hey, and as you go so and date yes crab. I mean,
my phone so na hama.
And 19th.
Oh, no, then be another some house.
Yes.
Yes, February. And a month we see how many days?
It's the 28th now. Okay. Enche. The 29th, 19th, 19th. Later, name say.
As somebody still be that so.
Oh, Bibiani or fancy. Oh, she knew. It is a cry. You go for get it also. Shake my so we say man into on
okay, to say crazy so a delay in a
so investors and go no
say you say you Korean nam suya or baba ho just dey pepper biamo
ebi mu de won dia top pragia investors like fancy
shank was say o ma me 1000 na
ese e che obi 1000 fancy ese e mo obi 1000 here and sani akọ
mama me
ese e che obi
sia because obetie for no nya 1000
de pa no juju de
yes and yes Wontumi a chede star 256 star 4 hash star 256 star 4 hash trabises here 10 Ghana pe 0546 736 star 0546 736 star yes and no ya be kwam no ba to me hwam messages no mo na bana we everlasting was say. Well, today's match is final before final. Man City versus Madrid are fancy. More stories from the camp. I'm everlasting. What if you have for a Suya and a day? I get a message in about not just a go so a day a kind of Casapenum and a bit diaconum. I am a camp. I can 15 junction a double chronom.
And so,
oh, now flow driver over Chama baby. A flower driver over Chamba be a portal.
Yeah, the top preview.
I will see a baptism at J Prince or say, watching a show live from Chevy Fancy. More news from the biggest club in England, that is Manchester United. Nedi, I don't know what this one says. Good morning, Fancy. I'm watching a show live from Eastern Region, Koforia. Old Malcolm, and no so money. Away, Nana Ba, de Flex was say good morning Fancy and the family. Keep the fire burning Hala Madrid all the way. And what then by was say hi Fancy, good morning. I'm watching the show live from Asen Awisim in the central region. More update on from my United Lampard Best and Sunye. I want also say watching the show live from Winneba main campus and all heat Hala Madrid and what this message you know and some at the buy Faye Mounsa Boston say watching the show live from Agona SDA College of Education. One also promote update from the camp of Barcelona and our Denediano and some at the Banano Pay live on the show. We'll see a junior pop skinny says good morning Fancy. We are watching the show live here at Boys Abra Parliament at Carizongo. Man City 3 Real Madrid 1 couple.
Yes, we also answer say Madrid Heat Eja Etuacho Mensa Prince Barca. Let's go tonight against our enemies. We will always be your enemy. And no any or they are
Barca for any say they say
almost soja and then you bonsu ja o ma so achi
me who Barca ni our let's go Man City da and I'm saying more no who bro boys when you na obo
pressure Penny. Francis Apias, Francis, your man, Jaja, watching the show live from Accra. Abaso Kai, AK Nanapia, our monitor show. Oh, yes, Abaso Kai for. Oh, yes, in Tempaso. Phobia members, Fancy, I'm watching the live, more fire, and a Phobia member. And so at the Abakofi Kamich was a good morning sports call. I'm watching the live from Sunyane. Greetings to my mind, Tonaldo, and also the Abapia James said, good morning. Fancy watching the live from Kumasi Meduma or annual money tire a day every year. Boy, William was it today? City Ebefa. Okay, well, yeah, come on nearby. Yeah, the foreign news. My chip for an anno pay live on Wontumi Radio. Our Takrade live on Wontumi Radio. Our Tamale. And I'm at yeah, Takrade Nanka. So what's sending in Potomaze? I said, one Potomon for more fire. Yes, and I Wontumi TV. Yes, I dig it on a satellite. You also, and I Wontumi TV. Our YouTube. Yes, I say Wontumi TV. Our Facebook. Namon like your page namon share man namon like messages in namon famra yabekin ka ede amom ye wienso abedwafo ebehwem yabemo nya skani bia fa bia be fine ede ama this ewedi aye Wontumi sports buffet yes eno aso ye share ma Linda ye wie somebody amom preko na me kwa me 1 week me so adam pam na me kwa me so na otwe na wo se me pe bi kakra ye inti ye share ma Linda na oton abele na o se ne brano o Shianos Muna Moba TV no Swana me bay yen who she ye. I test what Jimmy TV about them too. Namu Copeska TV Mama Malinda. I know Yana Sepa or Nani or in the passe. I know she can chance some the match. I say, Timney ye Jumapa. And you say Yamene dear Cono dear ba. And you depend on fans and so count. Oh, Madame Fonia for Mona Darman Abriano. Mama yesterday, Malinda or Tombele. Abelow. Kumon friend dinner table of 4 ayeso anu umami an tobia ma na atwamu awusu then so wudi aso be table of 4 na nkaba now no yesan konya be dintima alenda no yes yen kwa ma no ne aba
ya na omo hwe ekwan be fa so mbenya that replacement na ade ahye ho woni se Manchester lose Ronaldo for a very long time the bia 7 years ni go mo po bi ahye no the get personnel
Shamachi Israel Yehuwa Elahenu Yehuwa Ekad we ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika uvika naveshika uvika miyodika tode yashak in English in the name of
but the attributes and features of Ronaldo no ya no munya when you nipa be Valencia so ahye but as to say what Jumana Ronaldo you know Wontumi nya Juma krona after the exit of Iniesta I was thinking say but so bit a maverick midfielder Fabwa Tama on pen with Jamu now Jamu incisively when when to release these passes and who to release that pass to I really feel say Pedri yeah career as a ball 8 CS natural 8 there me pick Pedri number 1 and it's a CIA dinkomo he's the best 8 in the game
best number 8
in the game
we are singing
yes
Pedri
Valverde fan cheme for the physique for the power but overall the BLB on the ball without the ball
Valverde
passes, yes.
Okay.
Valverde should have a shout out. Me born number 84 papa we are here. But technical excellence now, Pedro Di Maria on the ball no Valverde in Fabima.
Iniesta
no. Very, very soft with the ball at his feet. Very decisive. You know, it was difficult for midfielders to do a ball retention. Obi hon ye de Daniel Mano no ye edu so so be kura ball ni bi no na pressure obon motivate trust farmer kwaku ansan abame ho. Ball retention is very difficult and you won't say about Tego Cantara
we say any day you can't FM 101.3 at no ye de later Sunday dey also sakare nyina no and some matema na wonum say na ye dem say Champions League matches araba so nyame yarmot na ayade say matches was boss our Europe nyina no and some about Emra, one games are bound so our brand pay. Yet they update and later sling in a mano. Yabba come at it, Yakanino, and somebody Abashak, Yabba Cosinum, Yenny can't do it, and from a sense, Jamaman Sakan says Yanis room, and some our Turkia. One of them say manager, Fanasa Jose Marino, will be our complaining amateurs and Yama, and also now Coso and said your name, and say reference on deep matches outdoor, and some our Turkey, Edward Mujumadiano, and Shada and Crossed, I was no. And some Masu Kwananyamia Duma on the 24th of this month, you know, woman, our game back couple, way and some like a big game, our Brashak Mame, and yet Galatasaray, and some other fan in a bunch of gamer. I was saying some apostle. Now we shall a year tell Bonosua, not just a fan of bunch of Timono, woman to meet him, couldn't have a summer to the Mudia, not just a points gap at that, woman and a Galatasaray and Timono, woman some like. I'm a Chester points Gabono, and some Nababenia Canasa, and yet 3 points qua, and now some posts are Comaso Mulusutia, Nani at Chester Bobokua, the din and some other Galatasaray Fono, Wamusum Nabatimia Strache, and yet Chester Mulin and some Nadia Quanimo, not Dominion and say, and some Yama Edika managers and Comodia, and also some Acosolin and Itano, Metis at Turkey, yes, I'm a football federation, and some consider Sanima, Yana Egypt, Ataye. Sabia not the ugly and Zamale Kapa. Woman some Nakofa, a foreign referee, and some Namanabadis game. No report. I mean, I can say thank you for no. Yes, one more consider say, woman some Nabama Ebia, there's a referee, one free Turkey, not Chesabia foreign referee, and some Nababadis game. No, and some say, Udru Aya Turkey, yes, a referee and a ding, and some Nada Aya social media, also no, will be a complaining for a bunch of Fosse Yanka, Ebia Aya Galatasaray, woman some Nigeria Basasadie, manager Fanasa Jose Marino, and some now complaining no, Ebiana my referee about game no, one some Nadia was Shana Sampo, Ebi under duress, and one no, and some other by Yajuma no Casane, one also consider Sabia foreign, and your reference to bet me a Bamwa, and on my update to Eba Sansamino, yet Emma yet for another pay, and some other short of them say, Yamiarma Nasty, World Cup no, and some other basso, now World Cup and Yamiarma Nasty Eba. Our Mexico, I just a Canada, and I feel sure of a born star said Yamasa. Come here, qualify because you know, will be a packet in your best weather. I just say, Yan Caffin, Ukrainian, so be able to in your ma. One of co walk cabinet, Jaminian said Nema, and some numbers who on your form were brand Nema, and some numbers who on your form no report on a second say. Nema our Brazil, a Yadia Santos, Omutronic grounds no, Metesa Omuma Salasao, and a national team. One more such as a physiotherapist no. Psychologist, I guess, one from my our brain. So now, Dominion, you know, say, yes, baby, and you're planning one, and I have physio, and I feel two. I have physical trainer, essence, name about 6 months in the year. Now, so beyond our Europa, when the option down to stay, and some our Santos, I bought Adia Twasso, and I was a walk up on Mukreno, one from the name, I just Aquatano, and some other film fitter, and my update, and name, what do you about was what eba I was saying a pomkin aya kama ansana wonom atimi agina ma World Cup no mo ane anim say nema say oni brozo tim no mo a yana tim no akwa bibion ti na die ye say omani abriye power bra kwata no wo mo som atwa say kwan bia so no ho ensom na ba ye kama fai wotil your mercy ensom culture ye say Leo so ani Apple Music awie na nyame ya adoma Friday no ensom aye 28th of this month Leo mercy interview ye say no ensom eba na Leo mercy interview so kan sampi ama just a life I was sure sabiam ama force I oba you was sir we be your business and your papa bi and oba pabo empo omwa wo mo som na fu sabia Saudi Arabia League and some of so at the Major League Soccer no of course I was sure nyina no metis Leo and some na be san komo no and some na dia for wa ye day update ama ye tell for anano pay and some I was sure so Champions League no mama so say no mom mama nteto so emfama dia mensa kan say Shaq Yanko Spain Nama me referee fan sa aye munwara na referee wonom ana ne hu sampin so aba na referee Montero ya kan some picture no pay mebeka bi chaw sa ama chesa La Liga president no kwa no wonom wadwa na nioma akoso ama medical ya batudwa so wura no wono deactivate ni IG aye chesa the comment aye section na latest about so wura na kasa yese wodun komunyina no wotini so o say adana kwa say ehano na yeso wura no say on kasa be 2 days enie wontimi mpie o shafie essence that threat and a ban so nyina no aye red card back pa wonom adama kwadana fan sa Jude Bellingham enom ana kwakwa sam nyina no ensom adaba na red card back pa am wono ne yire ane chese ne man na busua wo mu hyefi o mu ntimi mpia nko ba bia wo ntimi nko restaurant wo ntimi nko children's park wo ntimi nko ba bia osom no be se bia wo kan ya jana chese no ensom aha dwempa na wo se won tiase ade na ekosoi esansa apart from Olifa among for trotting no chese ne papa ensom anya mfere makoma ko adio wotwe ne papa ewo 80 years masa anya iti so benya 80 years so nei wonum sam obetimi kan wo dini papa tam wo mutimi kan no de akode papa so se o papa no kran ono o jena ye nyane ebunukom ama chese sansam ni nyina no wo mo som na send some messages no ensom ateba na jamensa kan say Enra achesa na aye Tuesday no omo kwasore ne papa no kwasore achesa anya bia no 70 new ma ekosui anya 70 mobodam na aye dambi ana mobo achesa no akosho red card back pa wo bia dinatem wo ma no red card montiase aye demopa threaten life and yobusua ama chesa ne papa mo nyina no amosom adiabam na ansof enwo na dwode edi ka beto adwase UEFA ensom adiabase sene La Liga campaign for say woman investigation say bia wenom aye conflict of interest essence mebeka na no pese our company as a company no woman ani aletiko ewo twaka wonom ani bobokua ye fan say aye mansiri as ewo twaka and it be a conflict of interest inti wobetimi mafia Madrid na be a benefit aletiko wobetimi mafia Madrid na be a benefit onoma wosom onomu diga and wo se bibia tesa bia no tinai wabranu abeto twasa odu Spain the Royal Spanish Football Federation for say woman some investigating no Jamaica so different here and your 5 years ban wobetimi anya and be an final and some anya less than 100,000 euros I know a punishment all run fansa aya Montero and some sabetimi aka and UEFA so say send your one kasa krum for say woman investigate to there then you almost some much say kakra almost watch already and some adana say no kasa matchesa I was a boss no nyina no ontimi ntbi enai achesa no kakra frimo and some that eba won some nyina no ye de ema ye tefo and some na wo shoro so afei no mamen fanto wonim sa kwadana ye fam sa Lamin Jamal on sa Lamin na interview no pembete ho bi and some adamao na Lamin Jamal was say Yaman to Jassa, among forces since October, Wontumi shall go, our La Liga Nimu, and from Barcelona, about other competitions, and Camilla Salami Yaman Tompono, and some Yanasa. Now, Lami Yaman was said, Yaman to Jassa, and Yama air questioning now go and to be a best of a show. Now, I say Yaman to Jassa, goes no and money now, one of the shall be our La Liga and Chakra. Now, what shall be our compact ceremoniate, our brother here, and it's a Bassa Bobo, no Bassa. Couldn't be a young year partners at Timono and also Omudikai Eba and Sana, any other individual, and yet goes and Nessinano, and also let me out to us. Now the contract and also Uncomodio Koswa, HB your best tente, I am the contract, and some Yama Timono, when you say Lamisha Marseille, who probably about me at UEFA Champions League, and some Nadia Swamanasu this season, Lamisha Mal, our club back or say, and you Liverpool, no, Junior Bas Liverpool Timono, woman, and answer now. Woman, some Ayatollah more favorite, and some match in Barcelona, our Champions League in Mumasa. At the end, I'm also and I'm Madrid yet. Woman in Bona, one in Boma Sama. I could only say, who probably a season way, woman, a favorite. I just want to know, ever to me, a FC Barcelona was say a Liverpool, one and some other bet to me a competing what did you about us to Bassashem, our Brabassa Bobokuno, woman, some other to me a competing. And somebody is woman now, and no I can't swear, and some not the other on say, medical about to say, player now, your friend said Luis Diaz as of last summer. No, I be a bear second, and as a third choice, I'm a bouncer, our left wing, Namiano, but about two guys in the pecking order, but I'm a sign Nico Williams, I'm a say Williams, a background, San Ampo, Ebia, just a Diaz, a bar, Rafael Leo, a bar, and Sana Nico Williams. And Swaba. Now, latest, I mean, say. Akwadano, yes, on one casa through the agent, woman casa on the bread, Ayobo Crefans of Barcelona, Domo Canning, and say, woman some other swamoba, Ama yes, agent, and about Deco, and so Amania say, or you open say, one of Yamiadama Sama, or because I'm a panic crowd openly. What can maybe a chum? I tell you somewhere last year, and we are singing out Tessana Bano was swinging another day, so no Swabessinake, and somebody FC Barcelona, and today, medical. About to him say Liverpool for the day. Woman, about some Tombie and your Moton, Chester, Darwin Nunez, Aton Luis Diaz, Omunyas Canibia, nobody be also so Quackafar, Alexander Isaac, and some Atanabatine, Luis Diaz on one casa, and some other Hoko, and no I update about one something, yet Emma, yet for an anno pay, and some other short of Samasa, Premier League for no more drum who do bruta. What will be a Jabba Champions League, a big game, woman, the Liverpool game. 30 minutes before kickoff, and some our 8 o'clock matches anymore. Our Champions League and your Aston Villa, our Villa Park. Woman, and Liverpool game, and some other bus way, and your Premier League match. Woman, some Nabian Alba Anwa. What can I say? Met the manager now. Your fellows and a slot accepts, and the other sounds are coming, and some not by report. I mean, and some other say, Metesa Marcus Rashford, almost a beer, and a drink, and a sense of movie, and some Aston Villa no we bet me started the first official game and Anadri we brought Aston Villa our Villa Park ball and some Liverpool no where you game a DK Aquadano and some bet me start here and no some update but all them say Manchester players no we mo PA akwa dinner na yesini na as part of Korea we mo some other fast war na ne na odum say Manchester ne man shedan kwa because MC boys no kwa mo spirit ni na no and some from into can say be a team bonding. Now almost some other so we our brass squad and kasa woman organize one team bonding meal. I might just woman know a question to try to say more to say the track because on to me sakwa what my senti and you can woody I just a boys in my moroso quantum one to you about off the pitch I was out there kind of pay and it has a cool and some Jumakuya Samano yet baby D and Kami Shemu, Yetiana Sam, Rafa Varan, Waba Manchester, Okran Kakwano Tumwe, Ronaldo Becker, almost in Yano Crack. And Rafa Varan say, every Ten Hag, you know, was only Pabonini Bruta. Now, Adana coach, any Pabonini was say, we drew a young Manchester United on one Casani coach, you know, and some Latin come because one way a big boy, what bomb Madrid, what the Champions League, any title Darius, or your World Cup winner. I just want to wire Jumapa, and also to Miss Century Manager. Now, kind of question, so penny, Ebia Wayne. When I war ya, and into so jay was what kind of question coach no some I cannot jay. I'm a coach like I say you wakamate. Will be also your wakamate, Bosumi and what you woman for 2 months. No more work with Akatwa. What about Trami coaches? Sabi Unimian Santame. I bet Trami Sami Suba Renya, and I'm a Hunimu bomb, and I'm new players and new company at day. Now, a Varan say, Ninganam players, no complain pa. Into no Varan, a bold. Aya kukudro etimi kano kwanicha manager na je fans everything like since then man amana mo body biem ni 2 months na je say Wontumi mo boys as players no money nje amanya peni na relationship na eda wonom enso ene boys ne tamako kaya chesa wonkwa na bia wano so a je so betimi aka me kofa sansam no enso adebai na Jameson kan say Liverpool team no me je say omoda so hwiahwia o we anya first time say Barca ampania Pasa Bobo Kwefanisa Barcelona. I say, Womo Eberton Aye Frankie de Jong, Nabia de Jong, Einstein de Jong, Eberkodia, and the Liverpool for the Fusa. One I the best bet. And number 6, Babia ran Raffenbeck, Edna Namino Casino, Womasem Obtidi Basa Quadano, and some other bets me at Zawaya Jumana Kama, and some Amatunitana, Womoso Paquadana, Yefan de Jong, Gaba Bono Janity, Womtidi Basa Boy Rediano, and some Abaya. Amanyama Swako Kema, and some Liverpool team no Abrano, and some Abde Taba Emra. UEFA Champions League matches Abaswano pay, made about 2 and him saying. Liverpool team no woman bet me anya Benfica and also bet me a draw Paris Saint-Germain Sanso and FC Barcelona and some bet me a draw Benfica and also be a bouncer and some other draw PSG na nyamia no Friday and Wednesday to Chinchi and a draw na Ebekos we and matches na Jameson kan nyina no se enwa yenim se AC Milan for on film e Manchester and man crash rock mama table of Sawodoa woman our Italian play woman campaign Bia say, Yanfa so born Emma Quadana, Yefani Tio Hernandez, according to La Gazzetta dello Sport. Woman, by na La Gazzetta of one say, you want to just a game no na a horrible match and a similar born Enra and I just tactically when we hear mistakes I would not be in also go now Domo canning in answer what brought Milan also Kobia Mubo fear mu control Nankabia Milan to me qualified Quanimono Milan and to me and qualifying in ano and some too crazy what more qualified by the yellow cast let me say a crazy yellow cast and Aquadana your friend said Tio Hernandez and some Okunyaya according to Corio dello Sport and as a course Paul one so much as Nankanyama Quay because Milan and your Eligonia 1 minute to cry and I just Jimenez a register first goal Namum Ayasa just inexplicable yellow cast me and a my name I say Omubia now according to Tutosport one some front page and now almost say one so much as attitude no na chasam anyakra aye suban akora na attitude no ana chasam amanyoma nkoye ensom amfama bobokua ye fa no semela no mo se ade asi no se bia body crackers or justify reason to dive ya masa untimi justify ensom amaninya ye ama me catch na no pay say e semela na parfo no wo mo som adwa omobu afu me catch us a boy no wo mo som aba so mo fine no na me be story na no pay our sports bite so no report I mean before say yebewram at the sports buffet and so about Jameson can say yampa yes a similar in Panafon say Gomono ambe fine Aquadana Yefani Tio Hernandez Esansenwa would do too silly yellow cast now domo can say now Yamaka and Mondabo Crantino Ebia and Yadia Somba extended a contract and some Adiamano wouldn't say anyone Diano and some Asaba Becambium I'm almost who Yanyame to say now sign new contractor will say Yamau 7 million euros a season and Kia Quakra Yamet just as kind of and Jenny Bueno and some now report to kan say ye wie season ya AC Milan team no wo mo so adana to transfer market na so wo mo so be jan kwama akotana ye fa say Tio Hernandez ono enso matimi yakọ ada wo mo say this season our Champions League ni mo wadi yellow cards amako 4 na wa wo ye captain mpo na o ya nyoma ti say wo bia wo bom Milan o ye leader enso our team ni mo wo mo say yellow cards no de ma o di kra no cha so dwu a won ti ase the first yellow card yabo ball no and was out to another ball about pitch no so ama ball na our pitch no so be 2 we yes sir referee my yellow card and no did the first yellow card our this season one Champions League campaign mo and watching the second bookie and also okwa giye one referee okoyi and a referee ama no yellow third ayenra okotwi obi and a fourth okwa dive na and then make a try to play say nanka Zlatan Ibrahimovic die ankobasem o defend akodano na wo show de akodana ye fa no say Tio Hernandez ama teminya no o we fa no say Fabio Don Capella no pay medene sane kakra e ma no mom de to so ane say Don Capello was able to just somebody can kasa this is in Champions League and kwa yellow cards no we di makumako 4 mun kano kwana nchira koda ne say wonom ana akoste AC Milan according to Don Capello was say but was starting so fakey anya na kakra bi no wa dive when your first time any su I was say this time no anya lucky didn't you koda anya lucky ne say and we referee na odi match no sabi on so semfo so abibia wo ya no afa ne wodi woya no afa no wadi anwade okohyiai eno nti anama referee no enso na ni fi sa match no diri ba saniuma eno so across eno no ayen kwadasem na chese eno aye kakra e ba mam yakwada na ye fa so Michael Olise wo bom anama ba mo chin enra wo mo so e board draw o mo dia qualify say bind here wo bia na nkerim san ke bia ban fa be so gum ye hu ya no say last minute ano mo come the level chese pagan enam so ana ban fa na qualify na amubusa akona na fa Michael Olise say we free Crystal Palace and a person called Bamunchi and we bought Champions League football saying and sa elevation way and some situations will be an anchor body my palace said she no drew a year buying oh ba uju din saying and I am university yintia kodano
some time to adapt to be honest. You know, I spoke with TT as well a lot. When I was transitioning, he helped me, gave me some pointers and stuff. So yeah, and against Jeff as well, I played with him for 3 years, so obviously he knows a lot about me. He knows what I like to do, and it was a good matchup. I enjoyed it, to be honest.
Yes, I know again somehow Katana fan say Michael Olise on now test ya did except you know Emma ya tell for another pay live on you can't FM now just Wontumi FM I know 101.3 afei make us Wontumi our tadi Wontumi our tamale Wontumi TV our Facebook and YouTube no so and after make us digital and a satellite and so you know ya was some ya juma stories afei kwan ya komo mami Afonso Davis sense and Davis every bench and a buy one and a bella ball pegna nasa will restore parity and my team and namso and my Bavarian so qualify enra now burning the episode say as a Bamunchinam Pausa Bamunchinum kita record be one to me bought Champions League that time and a ball and your group stages no one to me bought 6 out of 6 no Biansha Bamunchin and to buy the Cabana Champions League young records a Casada Mamo now so by Nampa would playoff and I qualify. And Afonso say yana more deal and more as I do baby yana more tempa yintia that was say yana difficult and some other Bamunchin.
You know, obviously we know that it wasn't, you know, as smoothly like you said how we wanted it, but overall I think we did well, you know, making it to a playoffs. You know, that's, you know, not really where we wanted to be, but it happens. So to improve, I think I mean, overall, we just, you know, go back to the video room and just see what we need to improve more and more, and we try to step by step and try to do that.
Alfonso Davis and Obesebi Bavarians and I'll tell you didn't some Adema frame my coach na you found a Vincent company in a couple and you're my heart because I saw my pain back some years ago when him say coach one can maybe a come pain said Ninchi every a year Congo now just one also Bibramana just on a year company Ninchi every now do Congo yet him say one joe I want during your DRC hono what him say and Tokano Chasa Stone and Gusua Coswas your military for soldier for one say among M23 I'm just M23 I'm bomb to be shows yeah mama ebia 2 days mo from 2 free 1 2 through abra moja be kasasa sia just no me cause a hadwen and kwadan ketenkete ebi ewu ama jamen say ka kwan say wonu say yeso mo ba wo mo som na timi chin kwadan bi and some repi a young woman ebi akwada onya 18 years na chese ni pa chena to form ni pa hwe repi no ebi and some na yan kwada ebi mo age na as little as 12 years ni ama na raffle ade a shane some besen ya koko ama chese ya pa sane ma koso nyina no asani pa bi obuomani and some na de guso enwa aye Champions League night enwa and some na ye game wiase nyina na ehwe bi say Didier Drogba etimi kasai e wa bra na ye ball amentokwa e wa Ivory Coast atwade a ede no no Vincent company and some abaka de ache ne kromfo a wo mo som awo Congo yenti asem eno after the game coach edu tudare fantokwa no a eguso akos awo Congo no ho.
Before, when I was younger, whenever I'm asked, I'm 100% Belgian and I'm 100% Congolese. So it remains a football setting here, so I try to separate a little bit. It just so happens that you know, my dad was born in the east of Congo, and it happens that my grandmother is from Bukavu and the Kivu region in the east of Congo. So my simple wish is for people to be able to return to their homes, people to be able to live a peaceful life. And I think in these topics, it's always important to choose a setting. I'm here as a coach of Bayern Munich, talking about the game, but of course my heart is 100% Congolese, of course, and yeah, my thoughts and best wishes goes out to the families who are suffering there at the moment.
Yes, and no a kakrefi na suete ba ewa brena no pay no wono som ade message ade ma omo safa ewa cheseninchi and no Congo and some ane ne monten so na hotel say aye Vincent company so de ne nsem ni nyina na ema yetie for enano pay na matches awodo wo say ba so say ana games ni nyina no som ebesiako ye Borussia Dortmund and no aye early kick off okay ya first leg and no across our stadium Avaladi Bobokua ye fans Dortmund ekwa Emma Sew Grassi Equagenidin, woman Shamu and Emma Sporting Timono, woman some 90 and Tibi and Anna Drino, I have 5:45 and you may mum, and as I can basso our signal Iduna. Now, referee fan say, David Damasa from Italy or no, and about Crocodisa Gamer, and also some Abbas Omuria, now just 8 o'clock, and a match of Semia Saninano, and some other Coso, PSG Eindhoven, yet him said Juve, Eddie 2-1, and some other Cosa match in the moon. Now, we know a game a referee now. Your fans are Slavko Vintage, or no, every Slovenia, and about Crocodis game, no, we be now Paris Saint-Germain, our drag gamer, and also a Basso, our Parc de Prince, or more, a ball at the Tiabo Bokua, your fans are Brest, Orano, and some Michael Oliver, and a Real Madrid, and Anna Tree, Los Blancos, a Bomu Gamino, and some Nadia Tiadas Cablos of Man City. One game about our Santiago and the Bell, and no, a referee now, your fans are Kovac, and free Romania, and some other center referee Amasa Gamer, and also a boss like the come from a call a Dortmund as well as when my brother is a Pascal Gross and one and a manager Nico Kovac and a Bayer Prematch now Gross I say one more bonus league our form now so far the best work in the Champions League Nimudie and come here say a queer because they want to me advance and got a round of 16 and to the best work in the return leg and some very important important. A big game. Emma Dortmund. Emma Bernardino. One more chance to qualify. Now many Janet fans and Niko Kovac. Fanamami. One of Abona Kwadane fans Sehu Girassi Abaso. Now Sehu Girassi our form. Masa. Makacho last week in sa one of some Ababe equal record na. Ore fans Lewandowski and Erling Haaland. Omuna Baye and some Emma Dortmund. One more crosses 10-goal barrier. Our Champions League anymore. Na Niko Kovac on Sehu Girassi. Waba Kodana Bas was say one no Muhiano Yentia coach no.
Sure, a very important player, our main target, our main player. He scored the most goals not only in the Champions League, also in the Bundesliga for our team. So we need him. The problem we have at the moment is that he has to play all the games by 90 minutes. This costs for sure a lot of energy. But with his performance, I'm very happy, but as you know, a striker can always score a little bit more. So the last game, he said he should score 2. I said no. I think you had to score 3. But no. He's a very important one for us, and hopefully he stays healthy. And I'm convinced that when he continues in the way, he will have a lot of chances, and for sure he will score a lot of goals more.
Some manager fan say Niko Kovac and I'll tell say except no yet Emma yet for an ano pesa Girassi adie and some anona fe mama fan to one him say wo ko Juventus omo kwa away na coach fan say Thiago Motta was say one play a biano mo sina kanama Juventus we beto don say so aka say be opposition cemented and some our team no the so kan nyina so biano wa wonom guaranteed starter and so Emma Bobo fan say aye Juve na the obeso kan nyina so bi obe start bi ano wo deserve say so start enti the hot bench jonom na jamu ball wo nyina no and so aye players at the man on the team no na wo say ball no mo boy our derby Italia Emma Chelsea gamer and no some na bass o mo din kunim nyina no the obeso kan nyina so and say wo mo deserve say o mo din kunim tia na dwi wo say twen say bia benzo no mo modem no and no some other Brahma Chelsea kunim die and so abadia ma boboku a ye fer say aye Juve Fay yanko aye Spain and Najui masa yamza kokromotini mawrabi pa manfobi aliya team from Najui nyama raketwa kra na ninyi na so mo twense bobokua ye fan say Man City abakwakwaya dan thinkable and so aye Santiago Bernabeu na dikema me omo betimi start na Najui report to me say kan say manager no am say yedi kaka say Rudiger babodia obeso pe Rudiger and Raul Asensio our central defense now Rudiger no ebegina akwadana fans Erling Haaland eso ebiem ensom an say achese Raul Asensio so abefa ebia mamush na mom what Valverde besa kwakabo 2 because Valverde no eno won wade to dwasa o kan okura pa nanu match o mokobo last week dia no match so mo Man City abonyina wen kwere game wo bom ewa bra na achese wo ye comfortable na so won kasa titum se masa won Man City ba won fa na hogun so eti boy no abasa ba 2 ama shua main ni beba fifia no aye den second wa bra we no ensom aye probable lineup and ensom betimi abaso sana be kodia na ne echese eno ana manager fans Ancelotti ensom ade be kokam mu na chese Vinicius awon benkum Rodrigo awon ni fa dalon boy no na enwache Mbappe ensom agina chese animo ade matim no we benya Jude Bellingham any akwadana ye fans Dani Ceballos as a coach no and some upper control I will middle and ya juma rano and some abeso ya enwa ya discuss say ebia pep and some a top 2 abeko and no ay Erling Haaland and Omar Mamush amumi no and some na report am say kan say sabibia sesadia na ne sana de no and some abesi akwesan say Mamush mete so be start Erling Haaland ebebo we benya akwara na fan say Savinho afei aye fel for dem nyina no am some abeti me abam wɔn full side Kevin to Brian Amatompo and some our first leg eliminators and some our firm manager so ringe aye changes and some na Ancelotti was who never the 10th time I know Asia Bobo fan say anasa Pep Guardiola na one crab bre abrebi am drobia no Asia Pep abrebi am drobia no Asia Pep amacha say on your bre na wasinya no creda say ebia say me kan no pass Pep say one chances and some 1% no Ancelotti at the Sanson United to Ghana Pep no and Madrid and careful make him himself Real Madrid for be jatum sampa mu team ready mu jamo na so mu team ya bibi our benebo on night like this bibi say and I'm sampa mu ya kasefo na Rodrigo what be di Man City apai no be am Man City el qualify masa ye hu ya na say masasa enti ana jamensa kan say Pep Guardiola message and ye manager no say woman abaso mo bo ye kase bibi aye perfecta na say film be ho wonya wansam bia nkanti bibi so betimi aban perfecta na chesano aye almost perfect manager no say NSA body bi na aboboku a ye fa no say Man City ebe so omobo nene omo me defend yo womo ba attack esa so bia no say ya way womo bo game our Bernabeu womo ba attack say be ya Man City and so no betimi ahye goals our sa ball mo na wase omunya dinner good dinner enra na cheso omunya atena say womo didi womo tonsa didi ma chese emsen komodie no ensom aye fine party say mutuminya good dinner dia I was say reflect ensom our match no na match no Pep Guardiola ono na sha ka dana ma no say ye want to just na womo the courage omo the akukudro ene gidi ene be na na ju omo match no mo na chese courage omo de bare bro mu nyina ma adwen ensom ana montia say so no ntina e mo okoka say wono abeka man be story no this week our house womo chances so me qualify Bernabeu aye just 1% and one adwo so oboa one one can no twantro manager no say wo de akukudro and a match no mo yenche coach
courage. You have to be yourself. What I learned in the years, like I was a football player with a young player here, and we didn't get results. The moment we changed a bit the mentality, you have to play with incredible courage. You have to play to win the game. Otherwise, always you can lose, but always you are yourself. And the times we did really well here when they get results because we play to win the game. Now we don't have alternative for the result that we have in the first leg.
Fantasy Joseph Pep Guardiola and I'll tell you den excepts Emma you till for and I'll play live on the show afei my man fan to one say enwa one na kwadana you fantasy Bernardo Silva omumino and some other ba a pre-match conference now before crossing about Silva so Pep I say you want to one say I say you can never be sa fi city there and a league in quo but still Man City that's what Champions League in mo one bet me qualify and anadri Man City ada so Europe a chese abana ne kan say Champions League omobo wo mo da so our FA Cup ne mo ana Club World Championship wo mo da so and to Premier League ne nko no magina so a wo mo de jage bobo kwa fa say Man City na ma Bernardo Silva on Man City omo team no was say oye club na bia bobo je titles a wo drop 7 years ni wo dominate ya je transfer 4 e be je Champions League ni bi chia man 4 edum omo dufu onom ejeni pa bi wodwuma na edrusa results a chiape ya won paso be jatum omo players no da bi o aye period kakra bi na ba say na results enkwantom no ya no mo paso be jatum say bia Man City afidi enye krada bi da kra yinche Bernardo Silva
successful as ours was in the last 7 to 8 seasons. You lose a few games, you're not used to it. You have a bad season, you have a bad few months, and we don't accept it. We don't accept the situation. We don't take well losing, not winning, and winning and winning. So yeah, it was at that time it was really frustrating because we came from I think 2 or 3 defeats in a row. I do think that the team is in a better moment now. Still not perfect in terms of results, especially, but yeah, I think we're not in the same dark place, especially personally, that I was feeling like we were in, I would say November, was it? It was When a team is so successful as ours was in the last 7 to 8
from Man City Bobo Konanyaho and as I City Ewobium Community Newcastle and Chomo 4-0 today and Yamansuba coming on game Nankasano Shaq Fanamam Yabusana saying and there be a Man City Air Faso Aqua Match Manasempo a Cramben Ebi Abobokua Yafana said the Sky Blues of Man City Murum and some our match Muyintia Kodana Yafana Ronaldo Silva.
A lot of motivation to play this competition, to play against this opponent. It's going to be such a special game. But in terms of what this represents to us after so many bad results in the Premier League, obviously still having the opportunity to stay in this competition and knowing that we're not going to win the other most important competition of the season, which is the Premier League, it's always a big motivation for us, knowing that now we're in a worse place than we were when the tie started, because we were playing at home and we lost. But still we believe that it's possible, knowing that we play against a very good team and a team with a lot of special moments in this competition. But yeah, we believe that we can come here, we can try, and maybe eventually put some problems to this Madrid team, knowing, as I said, that they're a top side. Yeah.
One more to us. Wontumi 101.3 FM live on Wontumi TV and afeme ka say Facebook no so nyina no eno so adwuma Wontumi TV so takrade Wontumi radio na fe tamale so yedam chese ba bia wo bia betimi amonita na wo so adwane amanioma enso I find messages ni na beba so beba ba kenkan bi enso adiama mo na meza so ho ye de
nyame adom fancy ahwe ni experience bibia eboko
yede nyame ase new
now very 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 cool. Yeah, come up. Company story now we na my
Ghana there. You know, you pay one sem sao. Yeah, you pay one. True, be now better say be a senior no more to say be me fan said northern part oh yeah yes phone be cry nyoma san nyoma no ummom pay say beba.
Yeah, easy.
Ye chia kwada o ye below age
12 years
ye repubi. Yama be machine gun fakokum.
No.
You understand?
Yes.
O shem kwada omu flee. Man for mu di America mbi su bi kam.
O dwane kwaji gold o dwane for the life.
Anya nene ntokwa na start here o. So imagine say on a big stage, what but Champions League last minute 94th minute, what draw, what they qualify. Near bizarre say back home. We na kwa so dia message na dey ma. Nipa no so busa question so African journalist. Or a journalist to Free Africa. I saw about me to say radio be free. Oh yeah, Africa. Or African. Yeah. Some monetize. A better story now there by and
the scars of war.
Hey,
the scars of war. At the back where things say you can never forget. And football in recent times have proved to be a unifier of such instances. Ukraine ni Russia crampo the across what mama kolane mpanifo nyoma bebre na ekoso. But you look at the Congo story and you would understand how Anyoma City done na ubisa ho say before na nka say me say nyame hira na ohira no e de hu susan so bi so be kan ho ai na e de bi betare ho a ekumie. Because minerals are Congo minerals ketwa. Very valuable ones indeed. Anankofuko bi akotena so na eja. Omo twefo omo bo na evident to kwasim na M23 for so Rwanda for omo dwane during the time atuti ni kutifo no enya ntokwa. So akopie mu honum so di omujuma. So it had said these kids has become a victim of circumstances. A hard dream. But the position of Didier Drogba in such instances, the position of Vincent Kompany, on say two different scenarios altogether. Now Drogba and will grow with Ivory Coast and Crown on your money start on your money free baby buy. They know him, say or system nasi. They understand that he feels how they feel. What did they mention? I said,
yes.
And baby on ball qualifies, the baby on ball game no, or game no outside Ivory Coast. Emrena no kasa asem no ano mo preso mo de be qualify no any odumadi ano mo preso mo didi no. But I know Vincent Kompany so a huge influence in world football. I'm only hoping they will listen and I'm only hoping this will come to an end.
Okay.
So the be en hard dream.
Yeah, no games so Steven na on ho ye de
Yeah, fancy.
Okay. Whoa, Mama Shasin from you.
Yeah, the Champions League ni ba so and so be so do Champions League night oh show team wo ha no because a stage for the champions. Now champions are feel no UEFA sesa o saka. Yeah, me trust what okay. Say akutia fache. So UEFA feel no mo chemu mienu. Omo de mo so anipa no de eri kan mo ko home o ba bi. E na omo e ka defo no so. You can some go playoff near party obako home and away. Now who say yeah bobo a man for who Liverpool Hababia, a man for who Inter Milan, a man for who Barcelona. All these clubs know anymore train and it happened to say a club like Real Madrid also a bought playoff Man City, Bayern, and of course another big giant like AC Milan. Now your Champions League, you know, and Chichemu Bebrewum. Your Benfica, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, Ajax, these are all giants. Sorry, in the early 70s, 60s, 80s. Masatiashe. And your work is going to be a sorry in that same era. No, we are talking about Bayern, we are talking about Liverpool, we are talking about Barcelona, Real Madrid. Now, club baku ademba so be numuno. AC Milan. I host them say to be the champions or share clubs na AC Milan wo. The latter stages of this competition, you know, the night has on many occasions belonged to AC Milan and Sano Babidra. Now after game, you know, and Ibrahimovic said, a Milan side I bet dominating. Yeah. Because a dominant in games, or bow fear or body fear in our shell. Now Shana all show no or bow and also show home. And here friend dominance from the tactical position, dominance on the field. And Ibrahimovic can oh we no making reference say it said yeah me boy, you know, he was so fortunate say when you could damn seed of mo Gattuso mo those area no better to Thiago Silva mo nyina no boy. He is referencing that thing. No, where has AC Milan fallen? At some point, you know, na Milan about be a club back where we are see yaw. Unya kuku dam to say Madrid abra umo AC Milan. And in their rise under three different coaches, under three different generations, Milan sorry about the hallmark of European football. Arrigo Sacchi beshe the team no. Unya kuku dem be to say Ancelotti in the squad no. Titi players nya Maldini mo crank tenkiti aneba. Na Milan ya de bebre say even certain youngsters are am for so about do the legendary status no Milan atitibi. Maldini abo as a player ne papa sabe boy Cesar Maldini who yi legendary coaches back a Milan coaches list no so a Cesar Maldini ka ho ne eba coaches after coaches there Milan whole every season in their rise Antonio Busini, Capello, Max Allegri Bonidino more Milan coaches I can see more these coaches in ka ho. But and then Milan are not talking about some of the biggest coaches. Now the when they handed over to the red bed capital partners. Any cool Milan. Makan wants some pay yaw. Every club will be on a status. Real Madrid. Eko far crowd boss said dear in USA. Yes or buy and I'll be rating the money about. They sent Vinicius to a more La Fabrica Hormosa on Cosuya on Famra. Vinicius by I'm a straight. I'm for Casemiro, I'm a straight. I'm for Digger, I'm a straight. Now Endrick is fighting to have a spot, but no superstar of Brazil. That is their status. Where has the status of AC Milan fallen to? Coaches, players, and the hydrogens at some point they gave that team to Inzaghi instead of. What had they achieved? Proud to take over now. A club of fakukudem, player after player, system after system. Nanye Pep Guardiola and Barcelona no. That Milan team of Arrigo Sacchi was touted as one of the best club sides ever in terms of club football. Talk about that squad. Ancelotti so be parody. Natural why na ball legendary game here can once in here. Ancelotti defender. Now this is a team at the start of this decade. No my story we are so. You're 2025. 2005 Milan shared 3 goals in the first half. Liverpool better 10 in the second half. And how more? Because 2 years later they were back. That is dominance. Only say what you have left 5-6 on in a move Barcelona against Arsenal. Then the following season AC Milan unity. Check this lineup on TV to say wow.
So 2005.
This is the lineup.
Yeah.
This era we not Milan sorry transfer so no babeshia. In fact, when you Liverpool Wontumi nyina ni musa atam no. because that time no okay ya na Galacticos no Madrid 2004 5 years
and nan bia bi wo mu
yaw and kwan way
and nan bia bi wo mu
Costa Curta Cafu all right back omumi no bia start man ye Maldini Nesta 4 and 5 what is stamp besa she ho what is stamp besa she Maldini Nesta no what was stamp kan
mo twi akire
masa
emfifi no tatu so no bunia no seed of eye adwuma kakada Shiva and Crespo achi but now say no born in the IBB
yeah and no born no yeah big trust of football is gone and I'm for ntiase check Milan team na no Malek Tiao ni tomorrow in the ball 4 and 5 Kalwa kawa body bra wie sebe team bi akokra afena Milan afena somra who is their left back Hernandez midfielders in Hawaii Yunus Musa
Johnny Reinders
mo Yusuf Fofana France in the final to Pulisic Jean Felix they don't pull up big boys that show dressing room as well as on the field so Babeshia Milan on the field they have everything Makatro look at the diamond midfield Pilo Kaka our tip and the toe and a side and side no a seed off and I got two so from half number 8 I saw 8 I saw inside I saw outside half number 8 no babenya kaka now look at the two strikers and then Milan attack who are they but the 10 year after Berlusconi judge man the man about Barbara no he knew said Barbara had not been in football for a long time
yes
and Juma the Barbara TS from and then Barbara say so they no sako train plan on part 2 adam for part 2 cause she ho one Brazil who jai administratively they were fallen yes Red Bird our capital of 10 billion but for how long have they stayed in the sports industry? Omako investing with Formula 1 team Alpine mu busasa results on to say Omako India the Sikako Akoshim the Fairway Sports Liverpool company for no and Kofia Sa the Sikako Shim all of that find out the successes Liverpool in China and even that's a minor stake in that
because no crown on time boss
it's minor it's minor
Liverpool quite LeBron James mu nyina wom
you understand so today we are talking about big boys Madrid no pejanensa Barca no pejanensa Bayern no pejanensa Liverpool or pejanensa AC Milan no where have they fallen how do they get back it was sad say when your club with Madrid na sign Milan at this stage of the competition and you find out in the AC Milan I mean they've fallen below the standard from the goalkeeping department and saying when you menyo but yeah Juma kakra de momo but you know AC are not really coming back. Me offer say Melanie Kuno, but ni tranya ye. Obeshia Melana sorry, and I say has folk fans na. Obeshia 64 battalion, Sabeshia Dombo Temo squad and all who be paying. Or train the asoso and the but football you can rely on history, but consistency and recency and a defining war as a club. Madrid was history, they also have today. Barca history, they also have today. Bayern history, they also have today. Milan history, where is their today? Where is Milan's today? And then you fracas for where is Milan's today? You call the games and so other games through home will be brave. Now game back wa me caution kakra Vincent company you know. Wa fan ho dipa. Your collective quality. And Nema determine the outcome of a game, you know. Your collective quality team will ukra. One kasa unim dear as a coach, one of technical members, you know, and the status and the strength of the opposition. And Nema me and say determine the outcome of the opponent. And I said the results. Now you Osha buying the team no. I mean Oka company they are body ball but as a coach we can't say much about company. But in terms of the squad, no pick them one by one individual quality, assess them. We are put them together. Never Celtic Brabage Hanimo. Celtic team no here. But I keep telling you, say, Ubetimia put the average players together to form a best team. And Ubetimia for individual quality players, but Untiminya a good team when they are put together. A whole and a buying way. They need to. It's like a Celtic game. A put team back. A put team back.
Send no sana na discuss.
Yes.
Na make say Brendan Rodgers na say.
O ma warning. Say e biem mu dia nyem betena po mu say bra na me tuatua. What kwan who spaces in pockets na me so me pay. Brendan did some good job for Celtic and Ra. It was a good game for themselves. I feel say when yen munyam drawing 1-1 wa Alliance Arena enye veno 1-4 koye mranto asem ko bie game no. He plays so expansively. Tactically he was there. The game no dynamics and BT Brendan Rodgers. And on my company who say yes, you might have the squad, but the brain, no. I mean, we was saying, my Liverpool and Abomasho, and I'm in the one the PSA. When your squad went to find you, buying a common door, but money mukono. One share, Mukosh Liverpool, a petting. Ukosha Madrid says, yeah, petting. Even Barca no still a petting. Buying and Vincent company out. And the game no who power. Me Man City lineup. Me and no about the last 2 games, but I come the ball Madrid no.
Okay.
And I'm a ped of the ball Newcastle. Ni me and Wontumi sa junction no so back to Pep Guardiola no jira ho. O she Newcastle game na 4-0. What we are training near lineup we say no. He's in between the 2 lineups. This is the lineup or the ball Real Madrid there no. Now yeah, the funny thing here they say game we olusu ye. Olusu game we. O she chiro fo nyina rating na 7.2 7.2 7.0 jet. That game no lose here. Na Sasha de bi. Diaz nkwana nya 6.3. The lowest rated player. Jet omo lose game we. Na what day John Stones esoso ayaw obi o chiro bi a central defender.
Yes.
For John Stones every 6 ho.
Yeah.
And no back 4 no ho. Obi a center back.
Yes, center backs nkwa 5.
Still o consider
ball against Madrid.
Or consider 3 goals. Now check a lineup for the ball Newcastle there. A more offensive and expansive way no. This is the Newcastle lineup no. Newcastle the obi Rico Lewis Bremu. Oh, 1850 no couple John Stones in a typical 4-1-4-1 with 2 creative hybrid number 10s. KDB Bernardo Silva no. Odu Newcastle no asesa no. No a typical 4-2-3-1. 2 no. Enye Casemiro mienu, but a Gundogan, a very soft tackler. He doesn't work a lot without the ball. And a ball Nico, another very good boy on the ball.
Yeah.
So meaning say no stone Newcastle for no. But the Drew Madrid no 10 na head here. Or ball back for we no started John Stones. E jira back for na nim na make you 5 central defenders. Or consider this is so slow. Or consider 3 goals. But the Drew Newcastle now will be no share 4 goals in addition to clean sheet.
So and on beam.
Yeah, we nyina na you say ho asemi. And will beam anase okosesa akuku na mu yakọ akọgu akire ho. Na this game no enye finfin na be determine game we. So be quite Man City could dominate you Benebawa. This game, the middle of the pitch would never be important for both teams. Number 3 no the Kamavinga and Ceballos and Eba Bobiani Hobium only option. He's going for direct football and the ball in Real Madrid in FIFA more than 30 seconds. It was the midfielders Papa Timmy Crook ball Modric Modomoya day.
Madrid image
no, they are not going to dominate the game in midfield. Papa, keep ball for 3 days with FIFA. Now, body could do Madrid 1 minute and over be a counter and a break.
Newton Amman was so bored. Mr. Momo Busa Newton board. And you say, Bia, I fluke. Why? I bet Drew Nancy and Munya with Remana, a sopa, I bet Fonomo. Aha, new to Asumane. Yeah, so 2 teams, you know. I'm more attacking any with defense, no, about 2 major determinant factors that we give them. Now, some more attack there. My man Shadi Ancelotti, why ye power football mo. And the Ancelotti will pair a new say a flexible game in the final third. On Chichiro said Vinicius on about 11. Jude on about 8. Mbappe on the top. Rodrigo on the chair. He doesn't do that. Ancelotti is one coach idea first a positional play. Okay, baby. Pep Guardiola Fred Henry in the free game room. So okay, after say Oshe go. Second coach will play Oshe go there. But baby Henry got far ball in free. No, I see different player. You know, Henry you know baby for. But so didn't Henry got far ball no baby for no the drive bad no be share. Oshe we know is send free. That's a coach or positional play. Yeah, what do you know be nyane there? But Ancelotti there, obebo a foreman attacker, a year full of speed, full of energy, full of pace, and all of them are good finishers in the final third. Obebo Jude, Rodrigo, Vinicius, and then Mbappe. 4 years, devoid of work, especially without the ball. And to say a German on born in Crab Madrid, a German baby Kamavinga and Ceballos so Vinfield. These 2 boys are not ball retentions. They don't keep the ball. Say Modric and your ball, Tony Boase, Cruz and your ball, Tony Boase. Those 2 players are different. Into Madrid or Babe containing Man City with Vinfield day. Our brother in Mbappe, in Vinicius, Rodrigo, Jude, get them the ball in the final third. Get them the ball. So Madrid beats me and I say Obesa for be concede possession to Man City.
Simple.
Say we are the City. Someone am also more midfield.
Yes,
more than pass. Because who City no kwanu here go. To who pro never take am dia.
Yeah, pass.
Marino so bet me the ball na Kofi o. On the ball possession also per craft for ball ni Kofi.
Yeah, and even two na ye pre no. Am I review? And the ball and the spaces. You have the ball, but you need the space.
Okay.
You born already a crowd, but you need that space to punish us. And I was saying, medium and pep ball. No, I love the spaces. And really, Jose concept. No, now Ancelotti is not going for the ball this evening. He's going for the spaces behind the Man City backline, the two fullbacks, the two central defenders, in between them. And then Edison
Santiago Bernabeu
a whole brutal
toasted you one a dream.
Hey, your
City
a swinging is sealed. But be a Ferdinand draw say, hey, Rade met England, but my barber.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I can you not best story come on for Casino Craig. Ferdinand say, hey, my PO. Look, the bomb Manchester City side in the they have two strikers, a Bako or all rounder, but Bako is a bit limited technically. What is so Mama Mush? Are they a striker? A beer and we be.
Okay.
The near day, or shall from go. A farmer or send an enemy in Unina. Or shall go on a free corner flag, air baby trim, you can say low cut back in Oshabi. And or shall go as Anam Soroba, every type of supply piano, Mamush or okay. Name baby and a limitation wow, and a Haland ye pen and a me bet the way. Your friend close range finisher, Omumienu.
Close range
finisher.
Okay.
Two strikers, you know. When is Wayne Rooney? Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Rosiski, Modric, Cruz. Obabi o center circle mbia no tra o pie ball no ekopom.
Okay, to say almost summa ball
na ekopom. Omo high technical index.
Nya tra center circle na e ban nim
ka. Omo ball no so a ekopom. Or high technical index in terms of shooting. But her land name Mamush no more low technical index in terms of shooting. Just what the ball be po.
As a marine is one for ball and be po.
That is why they are dangerous in the box. True, no. That is why they are dangerous in the box. But from distance, it her line yabo bia washa dia. O tibi the ball ne ba be do box man san we washe. Her land on gina po achi distance and shoot the one who be no yi akire me. From distance any apply na ba Haaland is not that type of striker.
So Ronaldo mutimi him Upiaman or left no so try halfway la
na ball ne ba no Haaland.
Messi ne Man U aye Wembley.
I mean
so pagya ne tu no hu say Van der Sar pie.
It was so mabo jabo ne kwan. Ehun hia so be nante di ball na chi biem. Haaland de o pagya ne tin keeper na pie kura na because of the technical index one for minti o shootu a he doesn't possess that precision or the small ball kopomu. It's Haaland or Bepo Inzaghi where a low technical index striker just a box room and we're finishing the box on the draw now. Icardi another player low technical index just a box room of finishing the chance but a more high technical index you know yaw almost supply what you have now but small ball na manako and it's a 100% will keep these two guys shut there. They should be clean in the box, they should be quick in the box, but in the box you know having Mamouche and then Haaland I'm telling you boss in a 5 for bar me no bet me go Mamouche allow box no 5 balls me no bet me go
say Man City to me bomodin nya boss no call Madrid a box no mo say bia mo mako 5 era box no mo no munya either Haaland and I say Mamouche mo bako
yes only two no finish
outside there
they will struggle so much. A crunch game on there.
Okay. Whoa, new. Me da say me ba mezaho ansana Steven Body Stivo and so abana we Mr. Junior or say good morning boss. I'm enjoying you guys from Toronto. Almost yankano Toronto. Say ya Canada. Toronto. I'm enjoying you guys from Toronto, Canada. Fancy please. Say hi to my friend Utin Lante. This is 80 from Insuta.
Ata no me hone bra wadum
oh okay wow wow Nana say Rosiski of Czech Republic Newton is deep Jake and so say Marcus Rashford is also good in scoring from long range
nice
yes I say Biana Muyibano was say Haaland scored long range against PSG at his time at Dortmund in the champion was it
I think the first game in the Premier League against West Ham, the first goal, and it was some way outside.
So
But the all can is very true. Yeah, the all can is very true. Play BR one quality. Yeah. Now Haaland is a victim of the current quality of footballers. But a typical of a striker there, you need him in the box.
Okay. Whoa, Meza.
Yes. Fancy. Moko pay more north and south central so na mama cha pepra na no pay
pepra
yeah na pepra a laboratory guy na on the CEO for MDS Principes Laboratory.
Wow.
And also mo fashion in India go pepra me better na no pay CEO no MDS for
na tafu total so me say manager so test me she say why na tafu total manager odru tafu 3 months wa every tafu boy
Fancy the Champions League and its history and the stories attached to the Champions League na competition in demusronko mahunu certain rivalries are Champions League created in recent times. I think say the earlier one mimi hu ye ana mi so ana me nyini ba na Manchester United ni Juventus.
Okay.
The rivalry be created after 1996 UEFA Champions League and Manchester United ni Juventus share no the peak of omu games no e be PM in 1999. Abana Manchester United they kwakodi the treble of the UEFA Champions League. So game na Roy Keane Eddie card that went in the final of the Champions League no. Very intense. Pavel Nedved, Gary Neville, Paul Scholes, Roy Keane, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Teddy Sheringham. We enjoyed that particular glory, but Manchester and a Koye. Yebenya Chelsea ni Liverpool. Abra Jose Mourinho be PMO there. Be PMO Chelsea no. In 2005, Luis Garcia, eshe 1-0 bi. Emu ye dinya de sa go no mo say antra line no.
Yeah.
And so the following 2 seasons, almost akoshia biam in the champion, it took penalties to separate the two of them. Chelsea and Liverpool then there between 2004 2005 5 6 6 7
9 kra na ball 4-4 bi na semi final na quarter
and no dey chair kra it and they be 2009 2010 and yes abenya Chelsea ni Barcelona.
Hey, baby, I told him no vrebo obi a chia no.
Yes, abenya Chelsea ni Barcelona. Emu she. The Ronaldinho ebegina Stamford Bridge besaye. Ever 10 results in the more Barcelona. Then fast forward, yababenya even Manchester City ni Liverpool. Real Madrid ni Barcelona has always had their rivalry in the league, not in the Champions League. In the last 20 years, ebe piemu ba akubi no mu be share our semi-final of the Champions League.
The Ibrahim Afellay ene Messi mu koye
Bernabeu no ento aso ba Chelsea Liverpool eto aso ore Man City Liverpool eto aso 2 seasons bi now Real United ni Juventus 96 then and also to aso but then there is Real Madrid and Bayern Munich omo kra do share more than 16 occasions when it comes to UEFA Champions League. The rivalries when it comes to UEFA Champions League is created by Enyoma Miensa. One, the quality of these two teams almost standard for individual players within the setup. Number 2, how consistent they've been in Europe with their results. And number 3, coaches no mujina channel. Because Ochaki Man Uni Juventus there na Alex Ferguson ni Marcelo Lippi. Winning the standard of Marcelo Lippi. And Yababenya Jose Mourinho. Also Sonny Rafa Benitez.
Yeah.
What must I say?
Yeah.
And as I saw Pep Guardiola and Carlo Ancelotti in the Champions League, Real Madrid and the Bayern Munich. Yes, I been Jose Mourinho, even Real Madrid and the Bayern Munich and any Guardiola. You have Hanks mo. So you look at the quality of players so no more these teams and you feel because we've experienced great players in such matches. Messi, Ronaldinho, Eto'o, Pavel Nedved, Zinedine Zidane, Didier Deschamps. You bet him about the Aquaco. But the consistency of these teams in Europe, no, Emma need the Musronko. Baby, sad teams in Drew, no, a Ho, and a City, and a Madrid, a Drew. 2 coaches near one, Carlo Ancelotti, and Pep Guardiola. 2 coaches on my Bobby Aje as players, 2 coaches on my J as coaches. 2 coaches are more consistent in Europe, Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan, Bayern Munich. Two teams are of late, more producing and more top players. Real Madrid are Cristiano Ronaldo. Real Madrid are Gareth Bale. Real Madrid are Mesut Ozil. But under Carlo Ancelotti, who is coming in so much Cristiano Ronaldo mun na be Bobby Ko. Rafael Varane ma be boko. Omunya be twem ko. But there is Manchester City on my Kevin De Bruyne. Manchester City on my Ballon d'Or winner in the shape of Rodri. Nanka all teams say produce Ballon d'Or players power England. Nanka Manchester United because omo Dennis Law, omo Bobby Charlton, and omo say Cristiano Ronaldo. By City putting itself on the map and defy the odds at tra omo boundaries with England. And they about Europe have created a rival situation between omo and the greatest team ever in the history of European football. Yeah. Real Madrid. It is not easy. So being Real Madrid a creative rivalry in the Champions League me bunipa chronic because Real Madrid is the standard when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. It is only a kwa. That means they've done their project well and they've done things well. But the amount two teams who individual players who decided these games. Newton and Roma Maya with the lineups. Anybody or expecting a games in the Miyako. But and the two different players number in Kevin De Bruyne and Jude Bellingham. Yebo Kylian Mbappe, Yebo Vinicius. And we are better than the ball Pedro Abaso. But I think Jude Bellingham since so copy more Real Madrid only the most clutch player in Europe.
Say emuye dempa
bibi in the latter stages of the game. Fancy we will be a basketball pa. Say your crunch time offensive rating. The last 5 minutes of games are we have 5 points or more or less to decide. The baby and your come fast on the rating. Even in NFL, this money no more. Apart from football, no more than this annual man. So in football, measuring such a thing no Nyoma mienu na abegina so de e decide.
Said the Madrid bar last week.
Last week no. Obianu so mabo 2-2.
Jude e winning goal.
Osori ane be pon.
Ya dey can say obe decider.
Football dey can so I
say bars beater no.
That is it. Na the other man football dey na yetimi measure na here say one. Timing na nipa kon dey be say goal na the value of the goal. Because say 2-0 na so be share na 3-0 la enye clutch moment. But 1-0 no be take near the point 1-1 was secure point a clutch moment.
Said no Alfonso Davies
by minute a clutch moment. Now Jude Bellingham adina wo ye no Europe no e ma na distinct among many other midfielders we've seen. Because what they need to do as anyoma we strikers adwuma no motaye. It's me ametena say adewe otaye no league mu nko because as ade no but Real Madrid nankasa as a team no omo ye team a omo pe clutch moment. It is a team a omo gather 35 points in the last few games omabo from losing positions under Carlo Ancelotti. It omo no abra unim say abena wu no afekwa na abena be so de amomo. It Real Madrid in the Champions League na kwa wie na ho no mo mreba wo ye de omo de wachi beka form. But when a flag bearer no maybe Rodri be fast had any cry but one consistent. But Jude Bellingham he is proving himself to be the most clutch player, not only for Real Madrid, but in Europe because all the numbers in the statistics and to other players who are no what's wrong. See a checky players or must share injury time goals per the more clubs are statistics most goals scored in Europe in league and European competitions since 2023-2024. Solot has 8 goals, seba dying minutes now. Jude Bellingham has 6. There is Hurricane. Where the number of goals no match in 9 minutes of the game. It is a bit me about say Solot go back could be or say you know. Not value near day. Not Atletico Madrid lead by 1-0. And a Solot the back can home near day. Emmanuel 2-0. It is the value will be determined by the number of minutes. Anyhow, I not give me a crucial the maomo. It is a check another statistics in terms of Real Madrid players on my clutch their pana. I was shocked because me would just solu. Because we check the number of goals at the Bellingham share. And in the year we just solu. But where Europe no? Bellingham has the highest average goal value in Europe. Because all strikers since 2023-2024, Bellingham have a value of 0.64 per every single goal with a total value of 21 with goals that have a huge influence. Edema teams, getting to the latter parts of the game. It's and then one was the first leg, Jude Bellingham extra pay up because there's still Solot there, there's still Romelu Lukaku there, there's still Julian Alvarez there, there's still Jared Bowen there. So these are the statistics that backs Jude Bellingham as the most clutch player in Europe. Jude Otimibo 8, Jude Otimibo 10, Jude Obetimiabo 6. Jude Otimi is soon be our park so. But in Real Madrid setup, no, Jude is proving himself to be a proper player who can play as a number 8 and play as a number 10. Meno, I love Pedri. And now I'm new TTS and I'm saying Pedri born or born is say no. He might be the best number 8 in the world now. But I think when it comes to influence in games and being the most clutch player in games, nobody in Europe since 2023-2024 comes closer to Jude Bellingham. Obianiwo. And the numbers are there. Say emuya dia or no any BPM, not the ball no at net at the amount. Kevin De Bruyne used to be that for Manchester City. It is a make us no. But then Kevin De Bruyne in your man form.
Yeah.
Because assisting goals are expected from Kevin De Bruyne this season. No, he's not giving you those goals.
And until Pep and Brazil
first leg, no. The or didn't say money say he felt say or a clutch player or bet mama more goals be a do maybe a more day. But oh yeah, game now nearby now because age is catching up. Age is catching up with Kevin De Bruyne. And when the numbers and then the XG now, so what 50 last season, even last season, a Peja Kosropa, but this season I sat here from say ta. And on your screens in the crown, in terms of the expected assists and expected goals. And this is a huge problem. And no enemy pushing Umama Mush. And then you will start ahead of Kevin De Bruyne. But me can say, stadium biane baby a acquire ball as a player when it comes to the Champions League. Football so in the car, they are at the moment in time. Oh yes. But football and stadiums are out now so self with Mishra Bebreno. These are iconic stadiums when it comes to the Champions League. San Siro, Old Trafford, Stamford Bridge, Anfield. Among the Champions League trophies, you know. Okona Tinubu home what the BB one ma why establish you in the history books. As I was going forward, no me so betima bresa. And then Umama Musu be remo Santiago Estadio de Bernabeu.
Afeno Okosobia.
A stadium might be boo, a stadium might be my spirit Kosro. But this is a game that was decided in the first leg. City will try, but it will be difficult for them to qualify. City will try, try pa. I didn't see first leg, no, a serious yeah. So last 5 minutes I didn't see what 8 yard no, and one is see yeah. City will hope, say they will go and get something out of the game. But I think this is a game where Real Madrid have missiles and a lot of things to try and deliver at the end of the day. Meno dear, fancy City best akuye kukukuku asase no every year no Real Madrid be qualify. City best akuye kukukuku no o mesa ko asase umama musu bo ba ko enya mo akwase City club betima she first goal.
Pep so twa montrol enya 1% o.
O say
more than 1%.
On say Pep Guardiola position na ojina no. He is one of the greatest enemies of Madridistas for no. Due to baby a free bar. Any ni jumedi awodi anu ate no mani just watch it ade ode Barcelona ye nkofo we mo pa sa di City sa be ye omo kakra bi no it omo do mo penasem kra. But you see there is reality and there is a myth. Reality is say City can compete with Real Madrid tonight and eliminate them, but the myth is how can you eliminate Real Madrid at the Bernabeu after so taking the first leg win?
Or last 2 seasons AC.
Deti America say that is it. Deti America say myth no say I didn't Real Madrid ben yeah tie yentimi nchirim. Yemi said yentimi nchirim. We cannot explain it. But on reality, City can go there, match them boot for boot, player for player and try and get results. But the myth will always find itself. That is what makes the Champions League distinct and the money demonstration among every other single competition we've seen in this world. You should be no be any aje. Tonight, just go and enjoy the game and enjoy another feeling of what the Champions League could give you in the long run. Fancy Juventus LED 2-1. Thiago Motta a test for him against PSV and Hoven. Tricky game after what happened yesterday. But fancy me 2 years Juventus were enough men and missiles to do with this game. It's Juventus made match a game we see to win either half.
Okay, so Juve were away, no?
Yes, Juve were away. Juve so to win either half. I did board Juventus plan so more defense, no more away, so much yiribu pampe. But in time go to goals because Juventus game will bet my bogoless cry. No, it's an away game. Thiago Motta na minim no. Ometima yirimu pampe no bogoless wa bodro no they qualify. because he needs a qualification. But I think this Champions League format is giving us a different feeling from what we saw the other time.
Yeah.
Now the round of 16, you know, I may enjoy the other time. Remember told us we be kwaba, we be show, we be say, we be lead 3-0 first leg now be done. But I think the different feeling this Champions League is giving to us, the underdog stories, we be more huge going forward. After creating the Nations League, I think when you are the back UEFA, yeah, but the relevance of whatever they've done is very fruit now. Yan sheni ya ebe kakrano. Belgium for any Denmark 4 teams and any other teams will come into the Champions League and they'll find a way to enter into the knockout round easily.
Because it's been Brugadiano, but be a problem one and they say a Barcelona Jean-Pierre Gasperini, son of Pembekai. I was sports by so I say Ademola Lookman, one of the worst ever penalty takers, because Enra, there was Charles de Catelari, and there was Matteo Retegui, and also penalty no. Na empo e will train you know. Lookman penalty cry and say Nankamese in game, waba bash, and of course. What kind of games will full and be now man full and for?
But yanti issue where I see pa. Man who say a man for play the racism card. Pe munya is hard no. Bibi keto bia na
Nigeria for do mo for mo dwa.
Da bi na African ni ten.
Because Nigeria for also refer Jean-Pierre say nipa na wo can ask the same person just last season wo hat-trick.
Now the wabo hat-trick it o mistake am obi nkana. You see how we are going about this is not me catching new thing say. We always play the racism card. Ushia white man will come as brony pete. But the same white man catcher will say, hey, black man, how are you doing? I was here racism. You see, the nature of our thinking.
Black or brown.
No, we are brown way.
Brown man.
They be when you're brown, brony pete. And also for black man and what? Brony koko mache. What I say? Yeah, feature gongo. Overcome black man. We are racist. You see, the subject of discussion when it comes to some of these matters, and I'm a separate racism from it. And come
I didn't be a coach, no, and defend it. Nakwaran because Zlatan ebe defend it Tio Hernandez. But Fabio Capello Mumon and criticize say, ni subaya no, or dive.
Young night here
because some coach in the Canada who clearly say that's all Jabe Aquada.
That's Ashino. Sometimes who say I some of to hold because qualification no now imagine I get to be a way of qualifying. But you know, enthusiasm moment of game after scoring no cover ball no boshe. Question so way.
What must say?
Kwashe ball to net so akabaga so west penalty take an ade. But unim say corners crano. Coach is never hezo our training ground so. Yeah. Do bobo corners and penalties. About to be na kofana bosha ya sha lieko. But one sha we go back to your man case so bobo.
And it's difficult to understand. Meaning say some moments now with football they be amekasa same we say. Champions League na dey man dem so nko so ba ko ye moment how you capture it. Hwe kwan a Brugge fa so show mo third goal no. Atlanta may say almost 3 shots as at that particular time. Quadrado Bobby Nepie, we Pimwina counter attack. Need to see how much Brugge akoshe. Yesterday was a game that was meant for Brugge to make sure so media qualify. But baby, coach Nibubo Funi say some penalty incident. No was a moment a commotion. No subit mad Danny momentum.
There was time.
There was more time. Yeah. And commotion psychologically it could have a way. I bet me abuamo motimiati kanami abako 3-3 and abako 4-3 extra time. Me see racism card mo phantom chem emotional lack of emotional intelligence and I'm due to Mr. Gasbrani tray no because now because kasabroso
anye racism
mo for African player and racism seven phantom is the most important player and I'm telling you this is a coach who has built 2 different solid Atlanta teams.
Yeah.
One who Duvaz Zapata, one who Luis Muriel, one who Elisic, one who Alejandro Papu Gomez. And when you racism, Sam.
Teammates in the show.
Yeah, that one day.
Obepa, na Saadi no koye o Fulham no. We story be ka wow. Saadi no koye o Fulham.
Okobo panenkaro.
Me karim.
No, no so ni o.
One of us aside Tamale radio ben Wontumi radio e Tamale and afi takrade so you was me ba yesterday fancy. You guys are really doing well. These are my long-range strikers: Wayne Rooney, Harry Kane, Luis Suarez, Ibrahimovic, Sergio Kun Aguero, Van Persie, David Villa. Hey, Akomko, Wawa Hundia, Natchez, no. Yes, well, see, I beg you people, I beg you people should stream this sports show on Movement TV. Why? Movement TV no Ghanaian channel so ba benyane de ntimunya botrema bibia so be fine enso ewo ho. Steve me ba so anu no. Wala Bapa Alex Dazi or Bapa Alex Dazi say this UEFA Champions League new style has somehow not been fair. What in case Girassi won the top scorer of the UEFA Champions League, playing 2 matches aside the 8 matches every team played? I also want to me unqualified able playoff.
Oh, bre. Oh, kasa onunya go so no so too much we be na
playoff.
Na Clote Wontumi Chelsea call Champions League. When you go to say this season on the top scorer.
Well, Man City should do the needful tonight. Remontada imminent, and my favorite color is sky blue. Hey, Duampa is the better favorite color.
Opposition bay.
Kasa we Basa England branch for Kasa. Barcelona England
Spain branch.
Spain branch for money England branch for them.
Steve,
Fancy,
I'll be catching me. Say, Mammy, Renfrey, Aston Villa, Liverpool. I'm seeing you at Young Steve.
Fancy, me that's Shadrach about Boami. Coaching and Rao, they club Buga call Illy, Bagamo, Koye, dear, Oyeno. Before the game, Odin Komobi, now someone all can say, whenever the goings get tougher for him, he always has to consult Nemami. We're free move 4 years ago. No, me catch you say. Yes, the Western Europeans, you know, ayo omwa ye bano religion, ni believes in anyomebia, omon fe niagro. Into ko my friends at Belgium, Catholics does, Presbyterians or ho, omo ye Hinduism, 80s and so omo do mun Ukraine is in Yamibi or ho anaze, omo so. But areas no pe umpeo. Obia will be big to Obia or ya feels a sad, you know. It does say or ya a man of confidence. And answer a man the edge to go an extra step. The papa some more can say when the going gets tough. On any mammy will know Ekasa, no Kasa Bia unya results. Into the championship that they won, he did similar ritual and Adiano Ebuana. Now you take it back to Mohamed Salah and one also rituals. Ebimo say before game now was the same part, you know, left one no call answer right one aba. Ebimo also say dressing room before games now was a place in free on walk out no can same be answer no PA. Now here Mohamed Salah for Liverpool. Anytime a Liverpool best starting game during warm up and before Mbeba pitch also, he will always turn the back on the teammates. No, I try say or come be. It did have been pictures I supported anytime I hear Liverpool game at Anfield. Who's a Mo Salah the belief system. Whether we are religious, coach or a Catholic. But I say, Niaoyene has nothing to do with ni beliefs or as a Catholic. But it has everything to do with Niaosa believing in aside Nesuma or someone.
Yes.
And this be Okotuso will be aire ne baby can sembia. Aya men fan sebi. Aya bosom swana sebi. Obia wo niema. Ogidi. Na saa niema no so in one way or the other. Ewo impact. Ewo de nipa na eye bia. So we ase ne nda hokwa. Obia wa de eye adwuma ma no. And the coach believes say he can do the unthinkable. And enra ewo begamo. The story ended in a way enlighten.
1-0, 2-0, 3-0. I'm saying, I did 3-0 Atalanta.
Yes. Europa League just last year. Yeah, Europa League champions.
And also how Atalanta are making inroads in European football now. This shouldn't be the stage of free competition. But the reality is, Club Brugge Abba be you free or Bergamo. And I share Manchester City and Real Madrid. Now Akomie Kabi no more presidency be Liverpool, Chelsea at some point. Fancy, since a Manchester City team, you know, taxing Shinawatra team, you know, during those times, now Ubenya, Abranti, friends of Benjani, and Warwari, Ubenya Taberahim, Steven Ireland, Elano, and Joe B. or Mokofano from Brazil. Those were the players and no mobile. Now, say European competition, anytime fixture be say a repeating itself, no. Now, between a giant, any team for fra. Then, one thing I was all catch on say, there is an emerging force.
Okay.
And see, from 2012 ever, when Atletico Madrid transited from being the kings and now the kingpins of the Europa League, transition is smooth, or move in the Champions League. Into 2 finals, they were there. But anytime on by transiting, if they are able to win the competition, they become part of the competition's history. Into defeating them and as eliminating them no becomes difficult. So Atletico Madrid, now Radamel Falcao, sad time, Sergio Kinago, almost by in the Europa League, almost caught to the business end of the competition.
Yeah.
And a transition nearby. They met in Milan against Real Madrid. They lost that competition. They met Real Madrid again on 2 different occasions.
2014 and 2016.
The same Atletico Madrid. Now we'll come about Chelsea. That was the period that Chelsea made those signings and they changed the face of Chelsea. So Liverpool there recognized on European nights, European competition, but there was an emerging force. And from that time up to the 2012 Chelsea won. So we paid the last end of the UEFA Champions League, be our last 4, last 8. Chelsea were among those names.
Yeah.
It means there's a rising force. I was say we are seeing a course team, and now I know say Chelsea are about to stay. So in 2008 they lost to United in the pedigree and ended the quality of Ronaldo by Jeffrey himself. But they bounced back again 4 years later. And yes, you see, just after that, Chelsea sank semi-final against Barcelona, eventual winners of the competition. 2010 they were there, and Inter Milan also 2011 they fought again, and 2012. Omanji competition no baby say the Alliance Arena against the team venue no say and they won that competition. So this time around, in the last 4 seasons, fixture ben ye who power with the UEFA Champions League, repeating itself. Real Madrid and then Manchester City. Real Madrid, Manchester City, because City are the emerging force. What winning our competition. So we are part of that cartel. You can mention say European nights near about anthem there. You are going to watch Manchester City and then Real Madrid because there's been transformation. Sadia no NSC. But you go into the game. Why they be winning? Why they be free? And no jira be breso. No cause say this season City team no any team air fire. And inti say City going to Bernabeu, a venue of few clubs in the team making a right to name, and it was in 2006 Arsenal did the first, and then Arsene Wenger went there and was sure 2009 in Liverpool say ono so ko akwa and then you Ajax say wababeshe. So Bernabeu no a dreaded land, and your baby aye ko ama seed be a germinating and campus a bear fruit a wedding. So bet many be fuel. So these are the reasons City team qualify. The fact is that City this season on their away travels they lost to Sporting, PSG asho, Juventus this season almost Manchester City away. And Slovan Bratislava was one other club, and so
I'm on board.
Yes, you see, so City team no any team, and now. The manager, your friend, Pep Guardiola, he's still searching for answers because it might sound controversial. Guardiola is not a complete manager. On your complete manager, in the face, he said, the cycle I was a manager, be a come, so we call the lowest ebb and son of our resources. He's never experienced that.
Call the lowest. Yes. Ebia the other classifying and so called by wins me and the Champions League. But what J titles. So on call the lowest.
Say you want chire ya ko type baby ya san peja ye ho.
Said Anka Chelsea away. One and KBO Chelsea manager be 3 seasons any yentimi J title papa bia.
Club e ko sa ekibunu bi. Otimi peja no ho. Mourinho when it seems say do abe yontimi nye bibia o san rediscover ni mojo no. So the world is watching. Yes. Obiyesh.
Alex Ferguson is on call from the Alba United. So
powerful front. It's a Pep. No, but the first season. Yes. Sanka Chelsea are buried 3 seasons. Maybe as a Pep and they coach here and
starting with on your complete manager.
Make us a controversial, but the cycle of managers, there are times that they go down. And they will have to rediscover. You see, for Ferguson,
Capello, Everton.
No, for Ferguson,
that's another question. For
Ancelotti say, okay, as to not to catch you.
Yeah.
Ancelotti at Everton, we felt say, I say, well, you're done and dusted.
Yes, he said, see,
Mame, now from that's a Madrid.
Into Madrid, an opportunity. The first question you ask yourself, say. Nasa went to me and you was said now on the mojo, but he did it. So managers go through that.
Coaches are not meant to go down there. No, some coaches are not meant to go down there.
Yes, a lot of the times they go through this cycle, and on our experience. So Guardiola ain't your problem. That does not suggest say he's a bad coach. He's a wonderful coach. Now over the last decade, how he conceptualizes football. That is how football has been played in the last decade plus. Senior Guardiola who football, sana we are into the idea of football. It is about football. Now that said, even the idea of football, still the pinnacle of European football, Ancelotti are triumphant. So he is still the king, despite the influence of football. So he's won the Champions League against Liverpool, and then he's still doing it. But this is the stage I was here when he said, Guardiola beat me a qualifier now. But also 2 teams now, the squad in the AC.
Mama boy,
so the 2 squads, 2 teams in this one now squad, now individually. There's not much gap in terms of Real Madrid and so who you be AC or also
individual.
Yes, now one analyze qualify.
Ebia Rodrigo, Mamouche.
No for Mamouche.
Ebia Mafa Mbappe, or some Mafa Haaland.
No about for Jubileum. No for Kevin De Bruyne, Foden or Bernardo Silva. Who say their skill set and then the Wontumi teams, no. And you why this are? Of course, Madrid will always have exceptional players. They will always have. But Tchouameni, Camavinga, clearly these are average players. But at Real Madrid, who no average, sir? Because there is a boss, the couple. I will know how to make the best out of every single player, and that has been the trump card of Ancelotti. So Ancelotti in Madrid, not at Bernabeu, no, it will be beer. So you can't explain. It happens all the time. But in the 16 years, Guardiola at the highest level. On facing and exit, so making it into the round 16 stage. Manchester City last time I went to Mianya was way back in 2011. So Real Madrid and so making it into the Champions League. You go back into the 90s and Sanoa Kunya Sadia. Into me personally, the new format of the UEFA Champions League, I had a manager hopa.
Yeah.
At the upsets, surprises, and ever. So share 2 teams see. Nanka promo say promo what stage of the competition? It should be the quarter final or the semi final
or final.
Now there's the difference between destiny and fate. Or fate in this nature say more than morning yet. Into this is where I was Mushia.
Or Madrid and power the playoff and ever qualify.
And that's where
now Madrid you both for matches and no qualify.
City
City
form City the form in your fee.
Yes.
And yet you a smooth move.
City form no end yet this season. But the into the City form no end yet. The transition of Pep Guardiola castle or yen and also try so or yen. Players need be disappointed. Or more live up to expectation. Into share is it Savino. Or the ball never caught, but the end product no I say Kamadi in the NB. Wonderful, but share the Omofano from Wolves, Nunes,
Mateus.
Into players in the Watobia Bishim, but they failed to deliver. And at the time, most of the key guys no woman, he loses team Kakra. That is why he is struggling. So, who will qualify? I feel say Real Madrid in a position be qualify for the simple reason that Guardiola is still searching for answers. Answers to Obetimi a guard against defensive frailties. Obetimi a kill off games. Send you so take lead the Biana. Teams not to me fight it back. No more equalize against a team or premium European status in Real Madrid. So a gamer. I see Real Madrid qualifying, but City to me the unthinkable. It will definitely go into the history books of how it be more quiet the unthinkable at the Bernabeu. But then you may
what team are this fees on over Champions League City
yes, and this is
especially top historical stadiums
yes.
The Champions
League. Anfield went to me. Or Turin went to me. And yes, but this is a team. AC Milan for more free me.
And you Madrid supporters need be create PR.
What I say? Yeah. A super no super ya juma. Do cost stadiums really.
But somebody can bona super.
Exactly.
And I was saying Madrid and so you careful.
And then
I was Madrid because Pep we. I stadium wa kwashe Madrid the whole pay even with Barcelona.
So the coach is Sinchaya. The Pep Guardiola as a manager, he's more than capable. But will he find the answers to the priorities in his team? So Wontumi keep concentration throughout the 90 minutes. Obetimi take lead, but Obetimi keep a defending lead throughout the 90 minutes. That is something you cannot trust. Okay. But then Liverpool boy Aston Villa. Up himself for the Dawson. Pedro say,
oh, my match reading.
I'm not for Marcus Rashford. I'm not for Pablo.
You game be ambassador. Liverpool.
Oh, I'm
no, listen. Make sure I back and a slot. It will be Klopp any be. Not to say it's a Klopp any good.
Yeah.
What actually Liverpool this season be a slot in the first season in the in-game management. Klopp any be.
The last few games so watch check
now entire coach ni ready game no so ye bibi a chinchim no ma bi man ma fa. Liverpool mo ball kra no mo win.
Fancy.
So what?
No me can say
before so be ba no. Before an announcement, me the kind of stories I say was study Liverpool team was say also change Salah position. Because one age nation and what's the first no Arnold position also sesano so why Liverpool bodia obo say Salah na so a winger but onye winger be him so what's the new meboa obo say Arnold na club time na convince no kwan esesa kakra
you see he's
so manager even from a smart coach study Liverpool and San
he's a smart guy
Raffenbeck club and me and you know yes Liverpool need 6 and yet ye for 6 a guy in a book. Liverpool growing here 6.
Onim boy no dada.
Yes.
Nano Saturday on boy. Liverpool supporters they say o man aso ye den che wade bi ho endo.
Wa fana ma montem bi no.
Games ni sha say kotofa now obo wembo Bubakar Kamara. Tielemans. These guys Magain no crowd is akwa no. Me so kofa coaches every single coach will start that guy.
John McGinn.
No reliable.
United and call McGinn to score. Me say last season you said almost starting board of football.
I know Kunkoni say no show them. But see, and yet the physical levels of Liverpool, never Liverpool lusu. And I say beat my how. And yet Saps need these things never how. But I think it is the mental part of the game. Against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Game with the both teams go beat my pie.
Liverpool be share. Who's runner?
A slim victory for Liverpool.
Or the slim Villa. Or the slim Medikai.
Me any game at Liverpool go police Villa Park.
Say be financial investment.
Aston Villa na say mo man.
Martinez
no say fine and you be new.
Villa say almost Liverpool 7.
But Liverpool drop points anymore.
Liverpool drop.
I'm not surprised. I'm drop points anymore. Draw. I'm not draw anymore.
And I'm surprised. Draw. Game will draw your written all over.
Okay. Well, I'm just Steve among phone so I mean yes. Team ne ball Steve so abaso pa na. I'm also Solar FM phone so I'm proud of you.
I want am sure.
Steve the one when him no Steve Angel that time.
Na who if you was a boy you know and sana ye be bro.
Steve money bobo boas na me money am share money na ye mo.
22 bees at
22 be. Manya mo djuma Linkless post na me OFM ta Still mo ba mo so be pesta player na na chena we
asa pani asa kwa
ye de boot afri ya breme masa me ginam me fa bono mo twa me
sa na position be
onu ni am sibu sa
ujina say because you
that time
oh yeah she say ye person ba very ni o ye person pedro
na say wa for kwa be fit ma for ma kwa
ye Angel your first game unia tete one side sana ball no crab ball ni say na koto ni pa
o de share
I say onu no aye dey
reflect wala
e ko ball obi na ball na ball
kwan fa so ko gina ho oni kwan fa so ko gina ho
on chase
gina ade ko gina ho
position at the right place at the right time
video dey man
okay I say preach carito obi na time ko gina
carito
oni ma gina de ko gina ho
over this try here no ni ya kubusa paloma aye kan say zagi film
kwan fa so ko gina ho
man so Tano, Indomie, DJ Indomie.
Hey, Indomie DJ.
Oh, what is such a oh?
What?
Oh, what?
I don't want to.
I don't come for 2 minutes for the kind of man from war. You mean shrap what is?
New to the fashionista. I'm a man for more. You don't need a mass.
Takra sweater.
Takra
sweater.
Need to know a Bob Rochres.
Yeah.
I don't know Brocha what they do.
What's you know, we might want
to be able to.
I want to know Brocha.
So I can't say
2 back. I want Wo, I'm a some chair or being so a 1,000 Ghana war. Our shock say I ready. I'm from my main quadron, so I won't to me actually. I stand 256 star 4 hash star 256 star 4 hash. And no, and I just say a year near can say code ababona what follow prompt no now what chat. Won't to me actually scope 1,000 Ghana. Shock, say bet me I am from me and quick and memorable biscuits and my come break. Quick one by a bar. Couple Eddie Biram Ewofie, never be ready fifty and so banty say why ready dear. Young comrade af yemfa actually and so some farmer will be here because I'm on for years scanner there was a man 40. Yes. I'm Omimi so one because of Uchana. 2 pay. Wow, and then quarantine and may some will be 1,000 Ghana this year until bet me a trebi because me we are aka 3 more. I'm at 3,000 Ghana. Yes, number is 0503 278 star 0503 278 star when 1,000 Ghana aye on kwanko ye kwaba quick ye nchekre ba na ya ba beto aso ye mfa we mbrai
crab ball na ma omo kan ho atomo and Pedri force in that bracket. Valverde the power and physique in eba, but me pick it 2 way na me pick it 1 there. I think I'll be going for Pedri over Valverde. But 2 best number 8 in the game right now dear.
Pedri Valverde.
Now Pedri the other day was so excellent. Amount a lot on the ball. Now all share game in totality. I don't for Busa say Daniel ball bar free bench baby boy. Now then a manager now starting a crowd. But your game sometimes want to be money in our precopesa. Sometimes game no be with him and Sane drew on my body. I can so. The manager was thinking of control. Vallecano was never meant for possession. Game plan B always be no possession count. They were always going to go for the counter. They were always going to go for the breaks. So a control on and off the board. Yeah, you go for Pedri, you go for Gavi, and you go for Frankie de Jong. But a lot of balance in midfield as well as control. Now when you say control, we are what about the killing game? No. But Sebasa share go back on na onye control no yekra. Still never kind of funny ba no mo ba. I know they Kunde buy. Now Kunde for 4th means a more defensive minded over more attacking minded right back. Because that Victor Forte there, Obi Akwano the HB, Lami Akwano the HB. But Kunde was a bit different profile. Now only do 1-0 against Vallecano. Oh wow home national Ubelusu game na ya onto hunu.
Na Vallecano born more.
No game papa no more game no.
So coach no can no pay be can sports bites or say Vallecano is so far the best team on my Monjuic.
Vallecano Ronaldo Diano.
Ronaldo
Nazario. Yeah. More investment they have a lot of investment or more. But want to be punchy above their way said yeah na I can say for Villarreal more ATM more Barcelona Bilbao more you know. Valladolid. Yeah, Valladolid. Phenomenal.
Ronaldo the Valladolid.
So I feel say and game you know. Now Oshe incidents omo dia yaw. Valladolid na so munya penalty ra. Make big roger come here. But a kwanya ya twi Gavi as one had the ball from no. The same way and a part 6 you train the ball from.
Okay.
Difference in him
Nti na Osanka so obeje penalty ama party 6 edia na Osanka referee no so je penalty ma Kavi.
The same thing. Watch this. Tell me the differences. First of all, in some you know rapping ho. Oje no na oje nu a auto from away. It's number one, you take the hand wrap. Instead of wrapping ho, hold you ha. Instead of wrapping ho, one wrap, one pulling behind. One wrap, one pulling behind. Meaning say the excessive force e twini pa na battery. And oje no say oko.
And we're
Jane finally. Oh, who's water from we were Jane. So I didn't know. Look, also a penalty. What's your move? Oh, movie and San Fran Cobasade. Watch this for we see when it's on Yanko. For Cobasade, also saw referee Angelo. I mean, watch this. What are the differences? The differences in a woman is about when you have the benefit of going to the VAR.
Yes, but really,
Baku the young friend.
But Van also dear no. A referee no jina pitch no so nkwan na memfa na se bia obetumi take a decision say most of them a moment to me recommend ma.
Yes.
Obeba va wa umba va na wa.
And no Barcelona dey no jima won odi 3 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Game no proceed here 3 minutes 40 seconds. And sana final okoti va no. But yaw tell me differences in here say ni nyina you who say tax and then the offside you know ade amene akomea ne mikimo de afo aso dem no mo obi ani ba bi ade na ejina watch this yaw I mean in take out boxing already the only player who boxing here in take on the attacker sin be we should play offside na later no o masa legalize the line no yes or play decoy so at the time na ball ne ba no watch him Obaba but the main tiase ne say ne nsam yenu hwe inteka striker no jam box ma ipatumsi afi na obepi
Randy inteka
Randy hwe ne nsam yenu so ode rape inigo ana se wan fan rape na wan fan se anya na hwe anka no
inigo no mum ne kwhye na chi
onu ne kwhye na chi no sa ne sa to striker no kom hwe ne sa anya ni go nsa da no kom
an kwasa drag ne back
o de o mo fam ra he o nsa ne sa da na chi wan ne so yankum wo ha
aha de otum se
wan fan yanko bokoboko wan ne so yankum when
the positioning was poor.
So in the cost attack and more has a already had in the Barcelona for her.
So impede
bay never from there. What you off and what you off, but when you offer that you impede in a minute, you come kill him some so quickly. Sir, dear Madrid away, we are so beer some Madrid caught superstar one in Sakano. A very minute occasion, San Madrid or Probian in San Cano. Sometimes play will crowd Fifino or bar. It took us over Madrid finally. Now, Chelsea from almost days when I started with Abramovich. I mean, the modern day in Comono. You and I were not there. We'll be sticking to the history. But the idea in who their culture, who Chelsea have become as part of the elite. I mean, English elite, the global elite. They've won the Champions League. At some point, putting Frank Lampard as the third man on the Ballon d'Or list, as a FIFA list. They've done everything to call themselves as a global superpower. And a war sense and buy. And England the 450 nipa semuka say akoy kra penedada e kron fa so be stop Liverpool no Manchester United ni Arsenal no ye penedada e ti kran fa so wo nya osika no show us want to me an kire ya catch say wo do osika no ball no bi no e de support wo ye kum nipa e man tra kruma obi okunkum nipa support wo de man tra kruma
na so kwasa face sanction no mo ye fi no so say nya no kre
Chelsea fans into there na mo ye England for
o team na gu na wie
there na mo ye England for Boris Johnson so ja president the prime minister one year the name na or the labor no. So at this point you had a new manager album, a new owner, but unfortunately the whole way of seeing football has been very different. Now not the different and they say Abramovich there no yesikani masikani yede a kwacha ban kwan no namne ne mani o timi point na makese for Didier Drogba Michael Essien 24 point something mo fanimra Malouda nie Michael Ballack na JT ho da Frank Lampard ho akasefo mo nyina obi amra dada. But Todd Boehly came in. Now one Koba be na Drogba mo no. Look, the professional football career no obey na 3 phases. But be Lami ya ma mo no. In fifi for na name mo no. And we do Lewandowski ba be we be jay kwan amayako no. Todd Boehly die when you not say obako akofa ba bi anketenkete noni maduaka mo Muhailo man Modric mo obi a wunya hu no say wa ye bibi o game no no, giving himself some time to come back as a superpower. And when a fans ni say na ye nya sane yakoye market yakwa ba bi Madrid Todd aba ho ba jisika Until at the end of the day, the sika no boto no, I don't decide here. Or not no decide here. So Todd, his way of seeing football, his perspective about the game, everything really conflicts with that of the fans, because I said Sikaniba, what did he pay? What did he pay? But yes, Sikani ho, Sikano, but on the other day. I think some side with Mikelobi. So she catch Chelsea boy di according to talk say akayo. No, me side with Mikelobi. Me say mo on babu me echi, but me side with Mikelobi. Honestly hunu do omo ye. Honestly hunu. Me side with Mikelobi. Seriously. Yeah. Na Chelsea etebia be ni yen kan okre. Na muko to Felix say 40 say
million pounds.
Mujane how many days? I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing as a club?
I mean, the situation at Chelsea, and yet they said they offer easy, so Chelsea are in a transition. Right. You see, the issue of Chelsea is that they always strive whenever Omosaki manager. It has been their way. In the other clubs not try to emulate Chelsea, it doesn't end well for Chelsea. But the reality here is that Mikel Obi in the state of coming into terms with the reality. He's fixated on this should be the Chelsea way. But sometimes I also release yourself from what you think to the reality. And the reality is that Chelsea are not thriving. Because all kind of days of Roman Abramovich, one thing was key, and that was the consistency of their squad. And until Di Matteo Beba, no, the Chelsea team are called UEFA Champions League because all leaders, all players they've seen it all. But when Chelsea players are always they are players who are at par. It is a who Jadon Sancho free man. Do be me a non-di madweke.
There's a small cannot to catch you now. Mikel Obi can say John Terry that time. Yeah. It's me bow a be our poolside, a be a gym, Charlie. I will say, oh, more than more about more DNA. So what is happening, Mom? Pija Mojim Boom, coach and a crowd to me catch a John say. Quality departments in Kokasa because oh Kasa, you are the captain, Omutio. Beneno, no Mikel Bisa say. Inti Rhys James, Ebes Miako catch Enzo Fernandez say Pija Mojim Boom because one hour can one season be we no prabe 14. It won your leader.
Yes. And Fancy, one thing, Chelsea. Chelsea before had no issues with goalkeeping. But even with Edward Mendy, the last goalkeeper of the Champions League, there were flaws when he gave them. And who comes in? So in the last 3 seasons, Chelsea have struggled to get a very good goalkeeper. You won't say there is consistency. But now, no. So who you Liverpool team as against Chelsea teams are successful? You can make a case for Alisson Becker, say he will have a starting place or a place in that Chelsea squad. Yeah. You can make a case for Virgil van Dijk, say this gentleman John Terry Mabo straight over he will slot in our Chelsea team. But our Chelsea team here always is here. The only player, if he stays fit, Obetimi about Chelsea teams are very successful. Rhys James. Because in the right side of Chelsea's successive days, it was Bosingwa and then Ferreira, boy. Into that position, you will have a chance. Spread it across or more Makano. One man, one matter. I don't think Zeko Palmer is better than him in terms of what he gave to Chelsea. So, the Mikel Obi Kano. On the surface of it, you are right. But what are the actuals, the reality in the sense?
So, Emmanuel Enya you cry because Sikadi here. I will be here, Ska, me here, Sika, papa. And I come with the answer
Sika here. And here is a cry. Some am a Trebia Guma.
Star 256 star 4 hash. Star 256 star 4 hash. Live on Wontumi, our Takrade. Yes, and now Wontumi and our Tamale. Shakiana domain. I'm saying, Wontumi Takrade. So you say 101.3 na bi mu ana shag farmer na
yenje mu ma wo mu because very necessary pa nya asem get to akra o enjoy Wontumi dey say there
yes
you can't
you can't FM
you can't FM
yes Wontumi 101.3 FM ewo takrade nyame nsa wom eno no na ma me tamale nso de no yes tamale krono mu de bruta tamale
enye is a cry chinchin kania
yes
we feel
one shark ma me nche 2000 cc na kapo mbra ana kapo
yeah just oche you mama for esa me de lack ma obi cc
kapo no
2000
one shark me mo bi 2000 cc quick mesro e brain cry yen che roll mam cc I bet the winning numbers are
no 6:30 no mo radio no
number planet Musman Banzo Kobojo and Marano.
Oh, yes, yes.
I don't know. Oh, so I just ought to be. I said, I just want to do that. Cigarette Nakaki
Fabi.
Because I know from money doom.
Yes.
Boom. Sharak me so yam kwa rolling me yam ko yam fa drone sisiana ye che 2 atwa so straight anti enom no star 2564 star 256 star 4 hash and e no why na fa amanfo atwa yes amanfo peso mu disca pass ka de eyo ska ehia pa yes 0204 188 star 0204 188 star na say ono wadi show phones wonya 1000 Ghana yen come third draw na me hwa me third lucky winner couple basis here yen come third draw na me hwa me third lucky winner no so na ye hwe said ono so ne dia no so ebesi akọ roll it pan na yen fa 1000 and so emma nipa ofro ono so dia na eba no yes numbers no wom rafo na nie okay 0552 763 star 0552 763 star almost 1,000 couple
yes quick one fancy me dima for about center daroma yeah the local news na about some country say utie me na stroke ana how and also prostate one sem obaba na afia bo sexual weakness me dima for sebra one family to yare so emfa ma me dima for adwuma ewo e kan say pokuase anu akra pokuase mayera ho ana kuma say agogo school junction obuakwa ana me dima for obo adwuma me Dimafo ese wa wo hon sam nyina fa be dan 0244 774282 0244 774282 na oni me Dimafo edi enkoba emulator ba supplement no ana eko ni paduam aboa ama wo fa yekese a emframa ejina mu obi wonzo a na otie mi na afi de biada no no ho mfa no ono onyare ni nyina no ene sa immune system no aye we ko de emulator ba supplement no na anya bi na afi utumi eteki eko ni padua no ma eboa ama oni padua no enso anya ahoden se de be ya obestumi akọ adwuma so na afi nuama ye kama ede ama emulate eye adwuma ye pa na wotie me na se ne so wafa yefunu a ontimi ennum bi ana wo ma kranso no fo a onum bi enye wo mo a wo mu nimfie dumienu eko entimi fa emulate ba supplement ya no ahye no so 0535 112813 na afi oni pedifo edi enkoma me kwa ba na afi me de aka be so ama yeram na ye ni nkoma ni nyina no eye nyame adoma MTN FA Cup no matches no bi baso weekend into football baso MTN FA Cup be say Ghana ye league no enso wonsam ha nemum no me start from the MTN FA Cup games eno baso atram divisa wo mu any goal stars game no nyame adoma eno baso ana afi mediama any park academy weekend game no baso golden kick any house of all game no enso baso Sunday ana yebenya Liverpool and Chelsea, Womo and Northern City game no, Ebabas Carella, any young apostles, and a Techima Liberty Youth, Womo any Bechem United, and a True Democracy, any FC Nania, Womo game no, Ebetimi Abasona Kotoko, Santiago Kotoko game no DM, and no any second 11 wise and Entimi Masunin, no, Yenina Enim Kotoko issue, and no Ewo Enti Kotoko game no dear, Sababasono, and so Ebe Dintim Penny 4, so Mary data, Omede Kotoko, a match in a best. Senti Kotokoni secondary 11 was a game ni dear and we postpone. Now MTN FA Cup chairman your friend Mr. Watson Atam led in some kakra to draw run of 16 games and no air basso and afe Kotokonso a game on my postpone in some kakra. Mr. Watson Atam to draw fauno inti.
Him say Ghana has said there about competition Kofoni Jompa competition Kuipa MTN Africa competition. What say your Division 2 league, your Division 1 league, your Premier League, your MTN Africa competition. And also a whole tournament on it. But it's what and no competition teams na ho keka officiating officials no ma ho keka wo hwe fans e be ba be hwe nije a yesevo ne the course wo na krabehwe, and it is always like that because MTN Africa is very well managed. I didn't try it is and many just say run of 16 ya me aduma ye shas fiade ya run of Friday and Sunday, and all shared matches, 8 matches now. They are all very exciting matches. The only match, postponed Kotoko, second 11 wise matching because Kotoko 4 started training in Che. Sembinesi and started training in Che. They are not ready into the mom that is the only, but all the other 7 matches are coming on. And me worry him say Upia Nipadomno Ebeko matches a ben or more because MTN FA Cup the
Ghana is my course of football, being the chairman for MTN FA Cup, no same and same bay, and I also be careful because a Nubia Neja, I go for Pole way by weekend here, Bobo, then I'll careful.
Oh, na say Betro Division 1, yeah, Guzubo matches, and then the share for Abba enhance and share a bebwa. Na Sanema, but when him projective hooliganism to say the idea, a madana. It is not all over. It is not a one-off case. Only a one-off case. Goalkeeper Robert Vincent. So it's something that very unfortunate and avoidable. But Nyadia is Tibakubisia Case, an accident here, Cassanian for Cabim, and I jack because accident. Yes, Anna, it's a year seat, no be kind of even sorry. Did clear to me and be beat me. Yes, someone
or say yes, it's more to football. We will be sick.
Baby, it's and you was in your first time. Was it Robert Mensah here on a second? So, yeah, Bobo Ghana. And ya dear, you
will be a second.
I'm say, only was say, and yet you've been see Denny. I say, I feel a BSC or Ghana football. Tiano ya ni samodi atuja na wasere no obi anko twa bet muntie mo amutie ene ya munim bet ni twa no memfa MTN FA Cup match bi anko twa bet emma wani nkobre enkoye nuoma bi e wo stadium ho na do obetimi aka ne se ball no kwa kohwe na bibia anye kama ana osa wie o kasafa Kotoko ehun osade kakra to aso
when nemo amutwa be nti results no ni brain ade ne yiri na esema ensuma so kutwa obe wakutwa obe ta results no MTN FA Cup there tell no bi anyu bi anything can happen to wa ukoda we say anything can happen kutwa obe na sambe mu a obe bi ta mem ye gidigidi bia. That is what we will say, but otherwise BBI did an aquam so we the MTN FA Cup bi anyu bi o BBI did an aquam BBI talking you quality football. Pacho justice no one imagine. Besro mummy sema pacho mummy focus on adia ebebo en pacho. MTN FA Cup has always been there. When you say it's back, MTN FA Cup you go so you practice in a weekend and the quality of a year run of 32 no moving run of 16 years to us. So we are here two in China cry Africa name why, and that should be how I say more promote games. No, the games will come on, we will have great fun, and that is what it is.
Ninsama dia to do meaning say Newton Steve Omo and Alpha Kumiambo.
So betting I can be any Newton Steve also.
They me proper Kuma no more about it. ti ehosam no na ensam no ha dwen em say ebi adwen ensam de bibiri o channel pressa de bibaba na afia wi ai sa de biaba na mahu nsam o de tu dwen ensam de waka bibiri na de wama amanfa pa line no say we nya first time ebi asi on sa asem na o kan no as a man for palai papa
yes a cry obi
yes a cry obi sekan
Robert Mensen one
day say BBNC ya bobo boss
yes obi be san obi sekan
some kasa no the way obviously I present it
because enye sa dan nkwa na hooligans na wo ka say esi ewo
mu da
no nti ewo ho no yem promote
no ne asem no
ye encourage
mo na mo yem panifo say ka mo ka bibia fan ni tie wa abonten a ebetima ama na koma ede
Charlie I was so we kwan kra be fa so supporters ne fans ka be ba stadium because adie ebe pamo ni per stadium.
Oh yes eno na nka ese nka yete se o ka bibisa na de see a pole enso free mu no ebia any hooliganism ya na eno pardon me catch say one suspected murderer wono no ye gidi so one stabby pole no e brimer according to court report we e fact enra court no emeki no say ono ana yesuzu say otimi ewo police kan no anopa no Sarah kubenya na picture no e de amaya anopa no ye de no picture by eche say uhunu we ba bia e ono na enrapa no ye ra studio na ye din komo no na entia e ba ne say drobo ba bi no hye opeso twa cross the Ivory Coast
drobo ye say no fa ko sampa no
sampa ho no ma
ewra border no so
sabebe
e border you for ho
oh yes omo ho na omo say on say why dread ye ne picture bones or dreadlocks na ye so otwa enti unhye da hu se woni
aro kuni pada da ano mo born pa na
eno ne asem no fancy
a question am pese me bisa because say the doctors report or mo ye postmortem na mo be kan autopsy report na by na mo ka say can you bram mo
jano
1 centimeters ni ade
1.5
and so when you trained abet me aye and train bonny new team untumi nye
nti ahadwen pa na said ye kanti momwa we de Ghana fo nyina obi anye CID na yentimemwa we na the management of Bechem United for no omo abomodin pa led by Dr. Kingsley Usu Echan omo say 100,000 and omo twa to wa obehu Brimer
cash
100,000 Ghana cedis titiska 1 billion
wa behu do wo ye nia be ma policy kan bia no
yes
1 billion
omo de maw say omo de maw na onso atimi afa naija odi ai de obeyebia enye ize kra bechem for say omo eboa na afi bibia so ayekama enti fancy ohwe say the new mexico na omo so e support omo de betimi a support amanuama ayekama na ne PR na di nkomo ye fe ni Jesse Manuel oni Ghana akra ne mum wakasa ye ne na di nkomo enope ya na wakasa e dia first statement o ma release ya ye dia to TV di enti a o ma release this statement ye enti Jesse Manuel ensema o de tudwa.
Well, the American said United as a club, no hooliganism. The idea, yes, also. Inti yafakwa ho do we be suit and supporters for say and move be engaging in that was a kind of immoral behavior venue, whether say na for Sujiabo Stadium and I say whichever venue. In the Uber Bechem supporters in your way, say a bomb match now about misbehaving, we will hand you directly to the police. And so that is one thing that America say we've been doing for some few years now, and it's been working for us. We as a club, hooliganism is not something that we've been trying as much as possible. Say bit to us here, but but we've been putting up measures. It be arresting. To be team supporters, you will be aware. Say, Oban Stadium now misbehavior. Agama will hand you over to the police, and that is one.
No, hooliganism. No, said the ono so can far be team for quite almost fast or more. RSAB intimacy and as ombe faso a prevent and what it to do. Na mano, dentin amodi statement we about say, obi who Brimer be and as a suspected murderer 100,000 and amodi atoso.
Ade ba kwa meka se eno ginger e pa se yebetimi aboana hooliganism ye nyina yetimi fight against it the first time in Ghana football, who's a fan of stadium, na yako one second. There have been so many series of hooliganism the various venues. Yeah, bubinumu, yeah, pre-promo. But to the extent say will be kind there, it is too extreme. You see, I could do that kind of extent. Say we stadium near one second there. Me who say idea, it is not going to help Ghana football. And Sinameka, it is not just the matter of Kotoko because it's not only Kotoko who is playing the league. Your all other teams will be able league, and we as Beche United, that is the reason why your pese Yanzu na encourage you more makanyina so mu nyina so mra on board na yemwa na ntimi into sa adenase because it me bo na etu hooliganism asia e na be bo ama football na nyina ye no etimi aden etumpon
Kotoko and so nyame adoma said no panameka and nyame adoma ochina and ehwe anim said the FA president Raket Okreku ebe called the secretariat not only the leadership of Kumasi Asante Kotoko akwa kushana afi omo edin komo no maboa said ebe ya hooliganism and afi wu a polewu ye no kwembe faso ama justice and so etimi abana football and so etimi abeno kakra free ho ede ebe de won seme de be na 3 o'clock yete se Kotoko team no e wada koja achi training so betimi akoso e de amakrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko enom Kotoko news a eno so free o e de Ghana league no enso e betimi aba omuguso ampanifo no e di nkomo adu akire ayete se nyame adoma wo mu wese on the 14th and 15th 16th of March and a Ghanaian league no e be resume na fi enu amatima community stakeholders no meeting omo ekoye koshia GF for no nkomo no a omudi kodu ye no se nyame adoma on the 14th 15th 16th of March Ghana League and so betimi aba na afia to aso fix my right Oma Daruma and afia to aso na afia ni na fans wo say league no
so atrefo no mebo
so atrefo ne de Omebo but yenti wo munka
na players
no na make statement but officially club no de
hwe
enanti wo
munka player make statement wana ade na ba boss abo no
eno ni asem no is a players
na me ba wo mu a me ba bobia
memo jai kra ko peg adwuma fofrae na bo ngwa na iska wo na akọ fast and fufraba fix my right sabra na fa car no bra body works ye o car no person spray and I say o ka say gearbox no yanya ho adwuma ma ye repair ni nyina nti an wa hye no so e de amame na o car no say de sitie bia car bia ye ho adwuma say ye Mercedes Benz and I say ye Kia and I say o car no ye BMW and I say Toyota ni nyina no ye be ye ho adwuma e de amanti hye no so as I fix my right de car bia na o car no so e dada na o car no say enyini umpe biemesi wodro so yentwitwanya scraps a eno so ye ho adwuma de ma ye betwa na afi ya ma kakra amade ya to botom na nuama ye kama e de ama ude upe na onkan ya Accra Academy School of Odoko Police Headquarters Atigo Junction behind Goy Filling Station awojon so Kumasi in between Georgia Hotel and afi Gridco office one na be fix my right obe free 0500210191 0500210191 now near Dinkomo Power Specialist about Hospital Yamame Dr. Kosuya Duaya na Daruma on the CNA Oyaria no hepatitis B and I say AC no and how I dream B na what a fabro or draw bit me about fatty liver and also fibro ni kidney stones in no where who juma edema and no a power specialist about hospital na a meme drone jiri kajiri bema be drown na so abo juma ye yes brother Noah I wa ton so jiri kajiri was a couple manumbi I know a she pe bo juma yes Heberton Mr. no so a boost immune system Heberton no so nya bia eno ebetimi abo ye power Accra kwabenya uko ene ACP Road no power specialist bus stop and on seke Kumasi Freyase Bosomtwi Road Aduaya Junction and so on sabeke Takrade Eyanaji Estate to be 0244 544422 0244 544422 na power specialist edin komo fancy
amomre na ye rambe to aso
fi
there you can no be can
Mr. Wilson there
was not there
there me work kakra fa on say edu ba bia na stakeholders no mo game no so ombe say omoma ball no ya akono mo abonte na omoma omun kakasa ebetimi aboa ma fans no ebu ato omyem we say nipa ne yakuno ane ye ka hooliganism asem and I also say ayase cry obi sekan na Robert Mensah cry I want to say kayama ya bobo Ghana ha on the statement we no say o make this statement ma obi a o tie ball na o tie o wa che o stadium no wo ni say na as mpanimfo na yede ball na show mu so mo mfa ye ho ana because we no as the only thing as o can so yema justice and prevail na omo yes omo ba stadium omo de second show omo e ball ba no omo nyai na ma obi condemn act no na o be ka say enya first time ebi asi obo omu ni a na say wo trimupo bi say wo
betimi ayo
enti anya wunti na wo make statements ana anya wabusu ani binti enti mo mayen kasa sa of course statement ne de enye as ye condemn opposition our Ghana football MTN FA Cup one of you can say tournament because lucrative
na ket ehwe FA Cup na mu of
them MTN FA Cup brand no so
na make sure say ebia FA ne yedum betimi bia say ombenya sponsors amenya sure say bia ket wo ho no aye ket fe say bia you see bully sponsors but yema ye wo game no nyoma na ye ne say pamo aye game na
omo so omo ba be
say ye nyoma ye ene bia hooligans ye jana ket muntimi nya sponsors then what me blame ket man ye
yes
but omo try ebia make so no be din komo edru 85% no akwo obi sika ekono
eba ne sa watwe no ho
and around ho
investors be the same McDan mo be ka cho say ono a business but the Ghana football scene and so on funny sika meshema ma because of enuama bia enana kwamunti enti ball for no mo na mo da no na mo sponsor
ni mo tena se na because chairman say chairman say bet me aka so 1
million or the better so chairman the engineer
Wontumi Premier League
na da so ba mo ye say abeda waba odi Vinicius money we mu nyina
yemra so new yankwe
ya Laura o senata nsem yi ya ebo me pusa kakra o ekwan ya fa so ayede ye football no champagne fo bi nsa enyomo mu gidie se edru ho kire brim edru ba bi ehia solutions a ye be come back to those company for no but ye come back a etoro bia no mo nsem kekan no bi no egu game no itself a good game not itself. They present themselves as leaders of our game. Sometimes we hear say oponiba kusoko kasa wase ko be Ghana Premier League ko be India for movie La Paz du la no mane sanko ni mane telenovela. Why would you say that? O dia wo be ye but me kan kire ye. O be kan kire say o hurt ye more because game ni sorry di e kire homache ye ko so ga ko pa. We leave the house very early because oponi control onko game na se obi. But unim there was periods longevity in the game nintino na be chen for brekum for doma for bibia goes as for you say kone ko gire ye namu maye e wo afi ho na mo fi mo twa se wo gire mo namu no asem ba ko bienu ba the mic ba be hwa no a asem abeka no enye discussable ya wa Robert Mensah se kan pay bobo entidi ai
wo bi se kan we yase tisi ku bi o stadium marine sea sana be so kire.
Why would you say that? Nipa ye gidi se unim dia o game no be FA Cup asha won sasa organize ampa. Looking at the FA Cup no nsem no I'll be back to that. But nsem na okikekikan obi otufu say make ko twa bet I would bet no woni bre na beba stadium ne sane mane no
mo ko stadium na ya no mo bo for mo toto abor bet mo nyina atwantia.
Why would you say that? Are you saying say the passion of the game has been lost to zero grounds? It will be all baba yara 40 or something capacity in a bet and a mini pande show frustration nana a bet until be so be do doma ho machi abako na obi follow kotoko bus akoshe game ni bi
the risk involved.
I'm telling you
the risk involved. Do you have any idea whether by air or by road?
They come
the car na too kwan
aircraft
so for flight now we are on delta adani nyame nko
it is any problem ko di game na chi kodo ma akwa he kotokone aduana ne kotokona Dr. Ogum Selection anko ne ye no tesoro bo na adwene de ma coach aso atwa bet on twa bet is just sharing frustration that coach ne fam and all frustrations are born out of bet sense no Ora senata sense me de em de senaka po kasa no kasa o kan sem ne dodo na ko hwe Facebook social media o mu siri su bruta o mu si opani no su bruta comment section ho na ya na tori bi o mu kasa wi o mu ntie o kasa wi a odum ni bibia na o ko pe ba bi atena this insensem no bi no ya ehyebufu first of all adeɛ nyanchen yɛ after say polling sensem no buy na adeɛ nyanchen Ghana for what would the football chi bia no adeɛ bɛkye yɛ adeɛ bɛkye at the time yɛnya medra odi ewu no nanim sɛ ne ehunu sɛ mpanifo de fa kwan sɛ so na afɛfɛ de wɔn komo yɛ di mu no sɛ Beche United or rival for Kotoko ɔno wɔ league na gye ɔpɛ FA Cup na Kotoko bɔ na gye or rival Kotoko best players ɔno so pɛ Kotoko so pɛ de is a direct rival of Kotoko yet more than 100,000 Ghana cedis aba
from where video ni bi
so can do
1 week I did not be Charlie
all clubs no be yo ma fam de bi aba Bechemfo no de ya akoye me se Kotoko atade e hye no e bia no mo so ahye 100,000 ya tuni pa na odi awu no tiri so say
account na ntina
account Bechemfo ya adwuma Bechemfo ya de pa Bechem maka sanye teteton policy na omo so chitu no a na ke ka say omo ba giga na Premier League amana ya I am telling ka Bechema jibi you know every football club will be on a policy media made opeso ba no bedru impo ba bia Kotoko na hase no media ba betima ba bedru so eno na your dream they really don't want to sell about big boys no it's about community but for Bechem omunya ya na ekọ every kind of prodigy be on Benjani Bia and the Chiana. Had it not been that, me, I am saying, say, Bechem Koji League be some of this major league be a Brooklyn Chelsea, Benjamin, and I know your media master Baby. So Bechem in their rise as a club, no, or more Baba do where or more policy, no more Matuto, or that's some good players. And I know you who are Clinton Drodu, Emmanuel Avonio, we haven't seen those guys anymore. Or Maton player Manako outside, Asa Abba, Amana Baba, a legend of their club in Augustine Okra. And they Bechem or more other stands be crowned on the two to this. So Bechem dia all year they support to Kotoko. And you Kotoko no they support to no. Or yet the support to on one home. Because social letter no the buy no man. I think second paragraph no. Omo indicate say and akwa could do stage say omo team ra usu a chan or kwa away game one. Na yem hihia baba be the family so. Okrabusia and Okra football club and we out to take the place. Okona ya kukuru baby nipa no hwe bia no no onim ne ho ono anim ne ho na Bechemfo ade o maye na me bɔ ma baso pa edom bebre mo so fo
mo sa beka no because yewura opim so ka se nipa no so ye kyen na ne kyen ya on be kyen no
na be dwane ko he onim moja mesi yɛ kase kuma kokɔ a otia ne ntaba no so wie na tia ne nan na wo de sika no to ne mene no ano
wo di kan tutu ne minim kakra wo ma ne nso ano wo pega sika na no akata ne
ne minim tutu na
for seconds bibia ma bonsa akoko na santenene wo san left a knife na no wasan akata ne ni wo kura wontimi
enye easy say o ka say wagini pa kwa free ni nsam o be chemfo ne mo mabaso pa but en America no wo ye makoto kwa wo ye for ho because o chena eye wo ne ye de sika ne be so we didn't need you onim ni papa we didn't need o si bone kwa onim ni papa ye mo be chemfo no ne other clubs no onim ni papa
was not the position awugina and the understanding of FA Cup competition no and the value no me sure say e we kakra. This is a competition it is on its way to lose its value because you bought an FA Cup match between Okowu United and Bechem United Cape Coast FLA Stadium. That is one of the best coverage I've watched from the FA Cup final in recent times.
Yeah,
Bechem Okowu United final. Cape Coast. Abednego tete no gini din. Then yabenya the FA Cup final between Korokone Haas Tamale. Top. Now share how our FA Cup no raise a certain standards in the levels be Ghana football mo. Because do maybe can the FA Cup neutral league in Empoa. Say or more organization and then your more ye no e was through when you
na ket madene ya kono well
what you see
FA Cup
and the competitive level of the competition is so no e was through because it was an FA Cup game na amount for the don't answer any doubt about it say obi ye bibi wo akira na obi ko fa akira ko ye bibi akosho obi e na be pm final enti na dey say di ni to so say obi a enyo obi the security, the money, everything that was involved was top notch. I didn't baffle. That is why I'm a person. Mr. Wilson, year and pay close attention to it. And no man I didn't baffle. One of them will be spectators, because I remember vividly. Say mobile chrome was a FA Cup match. Mucha tickets and some amount for a game no. Mucha ni free. The last time I me who be Kumasi I say has a folk ne Bechem United. I free a ban here. I could share the winning goal. Mo be chair take it to a chroma say na man for dream kako a game no. You did a lot of promo around this game. Said the be amount for beba. And so still people were not buying tickets. Minim ha said you sitting with your football. Because how are you supporters no? Kakra. Because it looks like we don't respect whatever supporters go through. Said here outside world, more value supporters because they know they pay money to watch games. The comfort of supporters should be our priority. Itina amanone omo session na e was away supporters itina. No mo tina e hono cry say provide omo security. No ma guide omo ne poor match ni wi a omo ba bi omo ba match omo nyina de omo afa. E de omo akwa gina so omo nkofie. Sentoko bi besi a and the street no so na bi obi ni obi be hia na makoko mo it happens. But the lack of respect for supporters who wants this game to be beautiful no me ase so to me babo ntebeka the statements they use me dey see am penny for first I thought say no more problem with how they speak, but I think say now no they abeka when they speak, how they speak and when they speak it is a big issue that they need to look at it. Sabi how to manage amount for emotions through Kasano is important as penny. The sensitivity around pole issue we say no. I don't think some penny phone be football no mote ase. We giant koda e de aguo. We giant oba waware na endi 1 year. E wo hokọ. And we think it is a normal thing. Ya fa say normal. E serie atwamuko. Na Robert Mensah besi na yen kan no. Do you know how the family went through? Wouldn't your family go through us at that time? Could you be insensitive like this? Let's be careful with our statements. Mimun and Imtia, Anna Menkasancho, Yera Wilson, why ya dear or didn't Juma? But he should know when to speak and he should know how to speak about certain matters. Since you have a press amount for Master do make game no. So about FA Cup final, over ticket. You will love people to come to the stadium to come and watch. You will love people to come to the stadium to come and watch. Yeshoma before Samri, we don't do things like that as at this moment in time. And then it now boils down to leadership from the top, which personally I believe say nobody is accountable and responsible for some of the things they say. We don't want people accountable for their words. People are not responsible for their words. It's not penny wo dey football nim say na you to no we be say me be Ghana Premier League there can be telenovela Nigeria movie near te ho chinchon ne ehwe penny mu nkasa sa ye penny for mo krom ase sabi mu ye penny for wo betima ka se bi akora ntu penny fu ba ensem bi wo no mo kana bonte enye endi nsem fata eyenim guase kasa be measured with the way already FA Cup na be no kwaman for bonyo so FA Cup na ye be no aman for bonyo so that is why Kotoko is out Kotoko so mo they are not ready to play until something is done omo 11 wise we fit say historical game o metima bo ana 11 wise see so Hazard case see so mo games when nya Kotoko na 11 wise I won hwe when was the last time who 11 wise say obo game live at the stadium obi abesisa no nyoma ba behwe game ni bi but the situation we find ourselves in as Ghanaians with our football any ade ade wu aba no fancy obi atoto ne bo ase toto nyoma kakakakaka nti we eye abotoyem kasa ne omo kan na kan was in Ukraine you could even use the FA Cup as means to returning to the league proper say safety measures no you the FA Cup na e sha ase it would no be building momentum ni gidie ewo the FA ni mu dwumadi a mu di nyina mu no na mo de to aso ba league ni mu a obi ba wo hu say FA Cup ne kura kobo ene kura ne say na mo say ye bo ma ye mo di so ha timi ye show say league na mo ba no so mo be dey mo be di so then na man for bo ato mo yem na ma encouragement kakra pick the ba our football is in an all-time low. It was already low, but this time around the circle from BM due to whatever that happened with a polo issue no. And if you are not careful ni Yehudi ni Kokotako ni Maya Betiso ni adwin se se de ni etie first na sa na etie de a anhwe nimguase be kan yen na kan so a enya nimguase keto a be nimguase buburuja. We can't afford to lose another sponsor in the FA Cup. And if it's a corporate companies, they don't listen to some of these things. They know what is going on. MTN FA Cup, no attempts can pull on the Ababeshim. They know they want good PR around the competition. So with time, Senipa with time na mokase pepe man foko, with time na your man enya kono bima or me your mo film. And when they are out, I feel no sabe catch say league ni sponsor, FA Cup ni sponsor. Yanko hebi before from Famra. Do you think the corporate world they are not listening to some of these things? Yenya measured. And let people be responsible for their actions. And you say better now the bia na issue koba no bia so no aka asem no dey share bufo no kwotena ba bi na ho ato no. Yewra Mr. Wilson yes rawo. Competition we da yakoma so. Yenim the standard the FA Cup kodru here. Don't mess this up. Men messing it up. It is going down and from kram and na from say kojoto. And you another means to qualify for African competition. If you are there now, you can move say you good. FA Cup, another means to qualify for African competition.
Dreams they call it.
You don't joke with it. Any statement to be an and this also comes in light of us at when in Swatremai champions. Asemna kana the slightly I didn't say no.
I'm defending champion.
It's you some no one can ye. No one found to turn your business and your year. You could find yourself in a trouble. Ebi a wokra na unsusu no adwemu nente sa ba na de wakwakotum. But Bechema de no ma ye no. Fancy. Almost set a good example for other Ghana Premier League clubs. And I wish other Ghana Premier League clubs will follow suit. I'm not saying it's a monkoshebo. But how they've supported Kotoko visibly.
And yes, I support Nangasa say as I done form.
Debbie, because Omunim say one day. So look at as I'm not Mokana Newton refer to no. One day, it could be you, it could be me. She Owo Eba Enkra. It could be anybody. And then poleo. What Chinabeti will be. It is a Osi Chire. Wow, see cannibal ya for as administrator. Ubie wa no the office of Pebiana Woka and found all the honest resume league ebeboa. Dwenyoma bi hu 2-2. Me se edi kan hyase afiri okwa na ebo henya. Ye ma ba si wuram. Ana fieda na aboa toto atoto. Aboa toto atoto be na mua ye be pia mafo akosi a main nine fa be hima kofa aba. Yanka wo hwe nyoma kwa akoda. Esi an ekoduru mebi an obi atimi ba stadium otimi keka na adwe TC Park so kora koso referee mu chinchim no. No obi an carry first na ka limited to dressing room. But now omutimi ba park ne so. No mu gina nche no mo te referee warning. Masa dibo ni ye, masa yesei.
Me ka kumi asemba ku baba yara. Linesman bi omo ba no so Brobe. Kwasi Brobe. Or dane you know. The flag to say nipa omra. I self defense.
We've gone beyond that particular state no. Say akwa koduru se sekan no.
Akono de wo ni ano wa pai wo.
Say akwa koduru se sekan and see anye bibia wo hwe and show support na clubs na nkan bo mu fancy. One day obi be so akwa ko obi they will make reference say we kra ankosi hwe.
And there's obi cost no dey giant ko one is from afar.
Aye. Say na kosi. O make ko be the two be say no akwa because
they aba.
O ko say man na wo dey nyama so for you say
pole videos e buy cry san wo di ne san no man nyina. Steve.
Fancy me that say. We live in a country na ye tagging for at a certain accolades momo because of what we perceive to be longevity. So a typical Ghanaian would translate longevity as experience, but you will be a wedding mate tafu pankrono and amadumaton so abwaso for a beer 6 years. I want mean you reverse here into the fact say will be in a certain group and as a association, does not necessarily translate to say experience. Your Ghana and it's in tell me will be say, oh, probably nims inside the upper he is expert. But uncle no disikangri. 3 months afterwards, na Juma no kwakoyeno. Nanka ujaima will be a fence of only any experience cry. That person could have done a better job. So ya handy sanity moka and the way experience astute in your word in the daho, but go through the details of astuteness, you know, and nipa befitted the word. That's the problem of Ghana. And to be who's away, yes, so a professor who become no unim hui was there be na area now the nation. So leadership, and you be a obitimaya leader. I innate trait be as few people ana ye wo with leadership. You can train yourself, but you're on Crofua. Naturally, you're leaders. In 2 months, and Crofu, your problem see, hey, who penny be a wound anymore all of a sudden. No, be I calm. You will be so a leader. Problem see, hey, never there's a leader, not be or be a ton of massa, so the fact that occupy position be as a leader, no, there are a lot of things you need to learn. First of all, how to communicate. Send you don't share the shoes of others. So sometimes says here, you can only imagine the pain I'm going through, but you can't feel the pain. You can only imagine. So the last time it came, we said our league is fighting a battle. It will take a lot for us to win. Now football is entertainment, but now no baby Edri, you have to give people reasons to come and watch football or Ghana
or Danny action movie. Because
I don't know, assessor from a leisure to anything very chaotic, which shouldn't be the case. But that's a situation that you find yourself. So Penino leader, you can be there as a leader, but naturally or instantly the way you go about your business goes contrary to the position that you are holding as a leader. So my emphasis will be a leader, but so person will go into any position of leadership. Communication should be key. The welfare of others should be key. And so now you don't even think about yourself, but you have to think about the masses.
First,
well, your ball league, you perceive promote to FA situations. Be say, obi ewu. Ya the twa will be waha.
Kebia ye ka say bi o bebono. Ebia black armband. A minute silence. Nina nambem.
You see,
I mean, we still mess about so many Kofiamwa, marble stones, and penny for and Casa messes now. Where dear?
Oh, TV,
was it?
Sorry, Chescano. Oh, Bobby is
two will be able to be from we are. Mrs. Somewhere, dear.
Yamia do me where pa. Miss, I am miss, me pacho.
Yo, I don't know.
Because I'm not married yet.
But all the potential, Mrs.
Oh, no.
I don't worry.
I don't know, but a young room on me.
When you buy a more quava,
maybe also.
Maybe I find it.
Maybe I come up.
Bobo and come and cook of Yamuaho.
Kofiamwa marble stones, enti enene me Wontumi ahase. Now there was policy, so I want to tell people say, so person ye japadia. ye japade ye secured even Bible ne krampo siane obenyansafo me refi quotation nanso ye ka dia quote nyansafo ne se wawu na waje japade enye japade bi akeke japade edimu untimi nje japade nka se waja japade yesu shoe de ebese 2 years pe ebese enti ene krampo ne se wuje japade na ye fi a menye fi edimu efie nkoye se wo mane kobo kaya renovation wosifie ni wie se wosifie wie sisi na 2 years 3 years I was say there be renovate fie na
yes wanye
japade enti me dofo wutie me se wutie me akofia mu amabu stones se wosifie ni wie a ma yemfa amabu stones ni and decorative fie ne kama ema de bia me ka na me ka se mu amu wonsuom mu amu ba woni menani gisem bia me de ba wode wasifie na wie wutimi se fie ni nyina mu ahuhura ufreya ye betutu dining mu e de marble stones na asiesie wo kitchen tiles bi wo hon ma we use tiles na onim sa fancy na tiles na etwitwi se scratches about aye kwatre kwa nanso ye de marble stones na befo kwan so betimi asiesie bedroom hon mama wa marble stones eye afebo enya afe na wo kwako penti e na me ba ware wo se penti fie onom eye bia be wo se ye penti fie onom de bia no marble stones is fresh and new o kitchen ubetimi di bi asiesie honom na de bia meka me se ma menka de na meka ho asem se ye domo dwem ho sese wo hia marble stones ni bi nationwide delivery baby bia wo hye bia no ye be bro marble stones ni bi ne hia ne se wo be frey 020 30 62 006 020 30 62 006 MTN number and say everywhere you go 0244 271 375 0244 271 375 Freya baby bia we hear marble stones ni bibia ya de bi beba beto ma wo dem enye kama wo de dan no wasie wie o mpese ye de ensa beka ayesa afi na long process ye be wa dan ni mu nyina efom nyina ye ne kama amawa wo awutimi wo se fie no wa say renovate no wo kwan sonko so menkasa enkwache last week me the pictures be che na de eba mo ankasa mu screen so enti wo hwe me no shark me so my yenhu pictures ni bi marble stones e bia na mode aye we ye de aye we say wutimi wo say glass ne the windows ne wo ho no mo kama e wo ho kama but wutimi say de ade ne design a eye nice na de we so ye de aye dan say empopo enya hwe nti aye afebo we ye ade aye de ye japade woni paint ni asem me ne ye baba ya yo paint no aye fama me soro na ponche bi aka egua what ya say ana onim say na krampo paint aba krampo na ebi onso tompa na ehurehura na we dem ehurehura na sa say dan no de bia na renovate we de nkoso aye say ye paint dan foforo ayi e ba ye paint aboga ba ye paint enti boga wa manone who sifie ento paint aya marble stone come on nice one apart from se kufi ton no wono abesa anye nipa mama baba ni se ya ma kama samu kama ana o pe bi so aton amfa so wom kama wutimi gibi nso ton anka so man ni mu ayedin o man ni mu nya di mu ayedin ama nko aya mo nka na sa because amanfo skapa skapa amanfo ntika se bi mu ayedin ama mu ayedin ama anka so man ni mu ayedin amanfo skapa koma pa na me boa wini say swimming pool is so America one say dey be wutimi je nchen ni nyina na aye kama say ye hwe swimming pool part tetete ye ni bia ye de tiles ye ho na wutimi say tiles ni timi sene na tiles na sene di kra nya kono wudina ho na wudidi eye enya kra so say what appetite into way aya swimming pool fie ne bia wona gigimengo no chiwali wona nkada ne komwa wakodon kwia bia 4 feet Come. One say nese krabo utimi hu video bi na ebi mu swimming pool na to krabo je sani aniema nyina ye adwuma say ya. But ya say how neat the tennis. Mani nye neat. Shadrack fama ye wo honom sa ma ye sa
pool crowd ye say efa. Obi aba no abedi ne hu ni ko ba ko o ma ye gu pool mu o.
We so Kofi Amuamabu so
we a wall
no come onsa flowers ne kwa na mase ye neat flowers ne ye neat we say senke ya paint wo yi hu na flowers ne wo from say ya obi ba be dope wutimu say esensan wo ne hu say paint na ankasa say da no but marble stones is never like that.
Okay, come on.
Enti say who we say nice say wo no say wo hwe nyina na wo frɛ number no 020
30 62 006 020 30 62 006
MTN number no so 0244 271 375 0244 271 375 Kofi Amuamabu stones ya dwuma hote na me wo ba ko bi obi wo hono ma wo pese ya de mane no Shark me send a picture bi so emao se ye hu se aha enu nie
okay nti se tinese me fan se takwa na abi adwuma na nkasa ti
wo
moye nationwide delivery rhino
ya pack
edama na to eko we so ba kokura mfin tokwan mu
debi enu won se sidi esi ahehye won se mu ye dupa enti so ko utimi wa na kama utimi nyamfa so mu udi wo tokwan pa na se wo yese wankasa wo to de esi ofia o moka because na efo so enti Kofi Amuamabu stones say painting no is okay. It's okay. Aha abrochire no ewian time mosa omokra momentan paint aha ewie bone nsuo
wooden structures ni ade no my
na peso fa enti wo kamafo aye Kofi Amuamabu
so so de ye dan ne ho a e ma demo nyehye
dabi
Emma demo nyesha ko se ejina ne na so
dabi ejina ne na so kama poto bibre bia
obia mo de be kwa kuma
wo bolga wo tamale wo oti region anu ani voter region no se kra ya chichem enti voter region oti region wo western north region e yesa hwikrampa ye dibi bebreo wo emetama no krasi aye de be ma
Shadrack ne gabu dambai otobi akoma no
ani Shadrack wabobra
o sound man do ya di
Shadrack ya de pa
obi wo yi amanchem obi wo buakwa dambai
yeah, that means me be me wo bobron send 50 cedis ne 100 cedis na otime Marble stones ma oba se fasiesie ofie dia that is a Shadrack wabobra pa congratulations enti me sra mu Kofi Amuamabu stones ya number no me say sisudua me dofo fra number yi frɛ na fi ufie no de wasie wie krampo na otimi si de mu ahurahura frɛ ye Kofi Amuamabu stones ye be renovate fie ne kama ma 020 30 62 006 020 30 62 006 MTN number na so ye 0244 271 375 0244 271 375 Kofi Amuamabu stones say ye djuma hote ye demu sonko ene ye de brawo enu ntifa wo ha onyina bedan ye efa wo dan ho sane ye besie ye kama esi afa ana kwasi broni be kase Kofi Amuamabu stone selling production a watakwa nanso ye nationwide delivery or same exceptional work you will get.
Okay. Mese say that say menu abai that say wo yenye na fe yemra so na yemeto so quick still now anu gusu a o kasa
so first to manage situation just because say obi a leader na nche say assembly o metimi as of this problem no and owura na asem na o kai dey honestly below belt, and you don't expect Obia or in a position obe pese supporters be babeshe game no. And as I say we are working, it deter others. And if it me every the whole situation need to me clear cleanse the system. Emma sanity bar. And the trust beba obi person kwa akoshe bo ni bi anim say ni security assured and I say a guarantee. But Timika say ya wo obi sika wo yi ase obi yi abon na yinti to justify that say ya wo obi sika wo game as ya enye hwea. So and econo. And if the FA at that point proactive enough, Pole should have been an ambassador for the Ghana League because almost every venue be our call. Baby, I will say Uncle Pole travel. Yes, he should have been an ambassador for the league.
Such person,
yes, but we don't celebrate such people. You feel say woman need you maybe Eddie Intina Debbie Omanamsa. So it's a very bad statement, and I don't expect him. I also Timmy retract it. No be patch out to the general community because I idea you fighting against say hooliganism, vandalism, brutalities, chaotic scenes about our football. It shouldn't be part of our game.
Mate, Steve, well, me that say, yene and in so heba Republic when it is.
And as on why fair.
Ben de kakra so nyame. We dey akani o. I say Amstead campus on so am say omon fe show ni agrokra wo be ya asisi am producer the message na mame. Tiago ne samene na na e wo Amstead eye kanti ho omon fa show ni agrokra okay tia no pa no me notification every month na mame wa kire me no. Tia ne da so ho empanfo ni di kame location the cry very necessary.
Me da say ye wo kwada so estate ye ne estate aban school no e na bo ho pepepe.
Oh nice.
Yeah, patase kwada so estate.
Tura Odu police depot be abonfu no na fasa estate kwana o keve na
akrana
building na so machine soro na o rent no e wo na mo bo
honom na
oh anya yira
we kwada enye container na wakasa na wa how there we ya
building
ankasa e honom na ye wo na menso nshirawo ye de nyamenso ase ne masakwa abeto no eni da so hair back clinic na otwi mu anwasem bi ni sie pansu hu se anka dodo na ya na most of the time emrofo no monje bibidro nyindi
ya bibroni
on jindi but don't say yenso to my record sana yes because last week in na ishase na me wo ho no consulting room ho na edru bi so timi de me ringe bell no next we say nimra no say emrofo mienu na aba honestly me hu o me yam she me minima de kurenti o mo ba yeah me say be o mo ba for labs and all that ti meje o mo folder anyway na say or eye problem nani ebensuo sa what you are ebensuo sa asaya kokko ana me bi san say ade o say odanya ne ye say na ohun ye na wenima record ya eyesa o dia ko hospital awoma me na do man dey guso all right endra on anim say also dey guso dey guso but still dey tianity wonim say eye enre ya wasaba say obaye no bibibie ni ho no bio
less than a week
yes bibibie ensuo ni ma na ni nya kokko bio obisa say edien na ye dey edro no opese wo hu no
o hu dey aye dey
o dey opese wo hu no
no me ko dey
on your
metro na ofa ko
o me ko frey penny ne ba ma ne omudi nkomo omu bisebisa na say ebisa ba say omu be say partnership na say bibisa na mo mo fa mo nji bibidonyi no ene de o say ebra me ka chen say mo mfa dongu na nisu bio no anko pa bisa me say am I crazy asama ka che ko pa bisa ma boda man ba so nya jidi no kokko no less than a week man na eho ato no we okay na say any that swore hair back clinic
wow
yes say wani ne say emu ye nko ade a yes any that swore ho de ma it meant na fi nkase mani yare de no na de mbeko wuo ade ya ete na o mani so eye pressure glaucoma ana wo de na eden obi de ne yare ananse abre wa chinchini abre onya no yie papa bia if he said onim say ni de wapem eden ne wo so ojai na essay ba nye no so ne ya na e wo se ohwe mpenifo se unhia na bebo ade bia so ho odin Sani and Pennyford Cannon. Now, so him now the bomb pioneer radical say, Power how when you are in a court and it does so her back clinica. Yes, sure, but I won't fire and Emma now on some fan call. Yeah, more dress for going, so you need be there. Where the one of my co nipedium, or your bad name at 20.
No, God is Sronim.
Because
all is so and you so dear.
Obi crab, don't obey us, sir, and mom say, Doctor. Media drone woman, so Doctor be catching some infirmary. So I feel catch him and say, do not come and be no. A better to me, I for how Bonnie be as I dear Bremy. And maybe say, now when him son or more doing for Google when you son, or see Anna shall say, not or see a tech. Why you operation every year and so eternal and coy, dear Tianity. I feel man do something good in so Doctor and I say, a draw of course I did go and you so never said to me in your half of first I win in so. And to say you too full, and I say a trading. Nesenti, and that's why her back clinic. You see a more dress for good and so. We are the owner Marco Nipedium, or we be say, Nanipedium a day. It's all about the nerves. Ning I own nerves. Same way, Sissy, and I'm more in this yokusu, and I say a tranch and a prunsu, and I say a yo BC, and cow to him is our fancy. Me my two dinny dear, me who say ni part one and me when you kusia. When you hear me to me who be bia, any area. And only ya create doom cania craneshe, mere many and yamashe. Now shena me pim, and I who be brebe, me pato to near or any yow. Maybe the anam de moto to say, A be any pana or ban, fancy me mammy, and I'm a papi near Cosa how nimo. And I'm Miancasa, and I'm woman come a day. Into be by Anna and mobo. It's only free pimuna near their share unipacro. She in that saw her back clinic at Sharkwan. You were quite as so estate. Your estate are buying school and a bone pepe. Your numbers and so dear. F4, AMU, any did you mow your sale. A 0596
0596
1988
84
0596 1988 84 and I said 0559 90 1234 Mrs. Subio 0559 1234 where your numbers are to me afraid. So woman on it. So a Ghana has say, ubet me afraid as I a WhatsApp line, open so fame video call.
Voice note to
BBA, ubet to me any akas any year.
So ubet me a chat, said they be out when in this feeling.
Ubet me a chat
now the doctor
in Como. Na sani ya how ni city bia ya wanu ye e de ma eni yare ne ha dwene bebe wo a wo koba na abusuanya bi adi ene de wa ba be adesoa e de ama abusua no fisi ya nso nsampa wankwa enya de wankasa betumi akọ eni yare ntin bebe na abamu obu ipese hu card dodo na ankasa akwa ya sabi ahoda akwa a Obano besanum go no mabebrebe nenso asedan ken wade say yenya soe no oba ho no mo a yenya abote yenhwehwemu ade ekofa wani yare ne bae na atu ase e de amaw se na be ya won so wode adanse e beba nyame na ma adanse enye nipa na emu wode fa nipa so e na wode adanse ne aba enti enim hom say bia ye kasa ye twi video ana phone camera de si wanim say ye pada de be enye sa na ye wo ya soe onom Odia de aya man kodi ho adanse e cha foforo nyame na nkasa e de ombeba intimate na ho na nkasa mani yare no ade mbeko wo ma me fa numbers ne ntu dwa bio na ma pagya mi mu e 0559
0559
90 1234 0559 90 1234 and that's 0596 1988 84 what is so free sunyane na eba besi e wo so fulai unya si wo so fulai akai so bia
police depot
eno ano case we
bia o free bia o so ba patase police depot anya yira kwan o dru police depot o bonso obi wo ho
e wo honum si
fa bonso no tokrumo ekwan do ra estate bisa se wo pe kwan na equest to mo kira over so o keve ya no o bon se hospital no ho
na ansana meko no mami bi se mi so asemo o se ye friend Lady Nash o se de bia o ye report
na aha anya de o ton
abele se ne baji ni TV awoso
I know I share
Bayami Shao.
Oya beti. Bashak, mamenya birthdays no quick. Na yamba mrefa eya manfo frefo enso embraso way. The can happy birthday to Officer Edumel. Edumel yima ene ewa woda oye prisons officer ewo takwa eho na wo from Mami Frema ene eye Mami Sewa ne me ankasa me wife ene abusuafo ne nyina say ye show eye happy birthday Jadu emu nyina say ye show awoda panyame nhwa na onye wakoma so ade enso from Officer Dumel enono afei happy birthday to Belko Richard Asantoro ko aye media team no Belko oka ho ene eye Belko wa woda nyame ntonsu pangu birthday no so man yo man so nya fine emfama yembre ne me fa yen course no 0503 211111 0503 611111 hello caller.
Hello.
Yes sir, Penny, it's you.
Because actually, Nana
yes, you.
Yeah, Pasi, I am young to Yan Casano. Oh, yeah, I've been out with Kita and San was after so. What's more, you want to Robert Mason asked me all the time. Coming in number 3, when now I'm young. I couldn't in could be what. What's a boy in that time? Say at a classroom, what's the park, trouble prison, or 1 hour or those book no coffee, because in a year we ticket. Because we won a papa. We won a papa, or see the papa no story. I create more police hospital, CCR, Robert, no so fun Robert. Toma, or police hospital will take us. I said, you are a car. I'm a portrait, and I've been a bar. I send the way she do. No, okay, a year waited. I queer with CCR, and I've been in Waywood at Daniela. I should say, them Cassie or Cassie, say, or your Cassie, yeah. Who are the papa? Who are papa? Papa went to my uncle and watch and I'm back. The share no break. That big no man I said, you know, if you have to move, if you have to follow the name and answer. So then, for some of you, you didn't tell what such a pain out, but the pain is some more continue with Yancy, but they can send the break, Yancy, but that's a woman things here.
Okay. I would have mama before them come from Kakrama, Mr. Moa. You ever a next caller or bar, Mr. Lua, and also the mute volume no cramame. Hello, caller. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Penny, you just did baby. I got free.
I'm about to refer one don because we talk.
Don, it's you.
If I show you have to. I am a free table. I am the Yam on an immediately. He can bet me move on and come back to my father.
Time near 9:30. Time be also making a date and also beats me out on Facebook now. Walk out her in the back. Why? Wadaroma. Yeah, the brain ejuma. Young call for frost now on some rameche and Adriana fee. Young coy and him quick. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Penny Ejo, dinner baby. I got free.
But I fantastic more.
It's you.
Where the Martinez Pamoye. Now, where the Mr. Kaka say, dear President Nankasano. On ne Nabaja Fono, who bought off Aquania the Bay, in Shim, on one himself. In Sagana football, I'm pretty papa function is that they are. City who answer sundown to say, he said, Petabasa, I be a particular position. His idea, say, I never call. I'm a fan of the Sunka. Indeed, my family.
Okay, well, yet say, Yemfa, a nest now on some brasso, and Timmy who Kimo. I will inside our shack, Monpeco was run some family men. Afi, I am to us so quick. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, yet you.
Good afternoon.
Yet you.
If I told now, mine now, no all share space, no because answer me. Okay, fan.
I told you the end I was watching.
Yeah, or say, Yahoo, be kind to know.
I empty an FA Cup, a penny.
I'm a man, my show me to be why. Yes, I'm more shaming in every fool.
Only show you so any excepts interview near boy or Daroma. Why?
Now, any person can name me and papa and Cabernet.
Okay. Mate yemfa do twato no yensori ma DJ Blay ebeba sisi a yesori a DJ Blay ebe hu nyum enya nyum ketu akra. Yemfa last caller. Hello caller.
Yes sir.
Penny it's you.
Good afternoon.
Ejoso.
Yeah, dynamic. Mr. Obibri me monitor program na interview amuye ama me ra
kafra
so it's answer anye went and now you na ya kaso mu ye panyin mu tiga na nimu o ye panyin na o kasa se ya nti eboa ma enipa eboto ne yam wonyonko wu agro nti na wa begina ho ka bibi sei nti mini ano ya na sefen yete mu die o so obi e so obi enwane na onje ne kra nkwa wo se wo kọ na akọhwe ball na wo beko ku trace ka o gate ni ebe ye o sei na se wo kọ na wo ma emehwe obi hia dia and there is no need to go to stadium say akọhwe ball bi mu sanso asikasem ni ball beko form nti papa me damasi no be ready.
Okay, wo yen fancy na yen sorry ma DJ Blay and Branyamia Mochna ayebehia ye rekra say nwumre ekwan ba ma wo say ye the Champions League commentary no ebron ti hia no so ma me nwumre I will say it me am live commentary on Wontumi 101.3 FM na ya ma Wontumi 101.3 FM enso ewo takrade afa na afa Wontumi enso awo tamale enso afa ana okay ti ba kono kwa na no so ya session important so yoso as yoso so Wontumi enso ewo ho na ho so ya san fa nwumre I will say the Champions League commentary am sans a big game a Madrid and Man City nyame am watching no pa Wontumi Sports Bite a 6 a.m. ABC 6:30 near ba Wontumi Sports Buffet 6 a 9:30 ABC 1